The Russ Martin Show.
They were in town and they went to cabaret. And you know, every one of them had something in her face.
No. Well.
What?
Go on.
I didn't do it.
I know, you didn't kill her.
And then she's the one who OD'd with her AA sponsor.
Yeah, on coke. It was a great story from start to finish.
You were a very cute couple. You loved her very much. So now, look out. Let's just take that little bit of hell and look where you are now. You're in a great position. You have a beautiful lady. You should marry her. You've just come so far. You've been through so many bad ones. You've really got a good one here.
I don't know that.
Yes, you do.
The thing wasn't bad when it started with the topless dancer.
It was always bad from the very beginning. I was there for that one. Yes, it was bad from day one.
There were times when it wasn't horrible. The day that the cops called me and told me she was dead. That was pretty good.
Especially because you had an alibi.
Yeah. And that one didn't take long.
Why aren't you the big god of who gets good stuff and who wins?
I don't know, but I'm glad it happened. What were you going to say, Trey?
I just may make that the promo just that part. My question and your answer.
3-second promo.
Yeah.
Drew.
Yeah, Russ.
Where are you?
I'm in Fort Worth. I was going to look at a Panasonic HD camera for you.
Oh. And where, it's a Fort Worth cop?
Yeah, he's got a Fort Worth badge on, so yeah.
Okay. What do you need me to do?
I get pulled over like once, maybe every 2 years, and
I understand. What do you need me to do?
He just wants you to confirm that I do your computer work, and he said that he just didn't believe me when I said that.
How does that come up in a traffic stop?
Yeah. How'd you work that into conversation?
I just said that I get pulled over once every 2 years. It never happens to me, and it just happened yesterday, and the officer let me off. And I didn't mean to name drop, but it kind of happened, and he didn't believe me. So I said I can call, and I just called Rob twice, and the phone jacked up, and I couldn't get in touch with him. And so I tried to call in, and Dan put me through.
Do I need to talk to the officer?
Yeah, please do. I can hand the phone to him now if you'd like.
All right, yes.
All right, hold on.
Okay.
Here you go. Hello?
Hello? Yes.
Yeah.
Don't know him. He's got guns in the car.
God. Mighty.
What?
Remind me to never ask you to help.
You can negotiate. Just don't do it.
Just don't do the what? The hyphen?
No hyphen.
That was her idea.
Well, sounds like just about everything with regard to this marriage.
No, there's a lot of other.
No,
Okay, actually,
this is your idea.
The engagement, believes, the important stuff.
Well, but you're not. You have no sense of adventure. Russ is offering you the opportunity of a lifetime here. You can still have the other, real wedding, if that's how you want to phrase it, another time, and enjoy the moment tonight with your friends. But you rebuke Mike Reno. You rebuke us.
I'm not rebuking Mike.
You're rebuking all of us.
I am.
You big rebuker.
I'm not.
And plus, you already said you'd get married tonight to begin with. So now, in addition to, and I knew I could work this in, are you not only a rebuker, you're a renigger?
No, I'm not.
That's Jesse James. Well, am I slow or is it Rob?
That part I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell who got off. Someone got off. I couldn't tell who it was.
Well, you can tell Rob starts off slow because then it's like his metronome hits him in the back of the head.
Billy starts punching him?
Yeah, he starts speeding up.
Because you were perfect at the very beginning. So, and then I couldn't tell who's off. Somebody's off.
Oh.
Just a tad.
So is this going to kill the band?
No.
Yoko?
No, I'm not. Oh, you're going to put yourself with the Beatles?
All right.
Okay.
Yoko.
Not Yoko.
The bad Yoko.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good one?
You're trying to break up the band.
I'm not trying to break up the band.
People want to hear us play.
Okay, let's play. Let's tour.
See, most bands would fall into they'd be too stereotypical.
Sure.
To where all the instruments would sync up.
Yeah. boring. It's old hat.
Think of coloring outside the lines. We're the Andy Warhol of rock.
The Russ Martin Show.
Were you laughing just to feed the bit?
No, it was genuinely funny watching him slam himself into a door.
You didn't really run into it.
Yeah. Why wouldn't I run into it? In his head, he really did. He went bonk and then...
Wasn't that the game? Again,
Yes?
people can't see what we're doing.
No, it was a game.
Did you seriously run into that door?
Yeah, the one first one into the hall. Why? What was I supposed to do?
I thought you were just faking it.
No.
That's why I couldn't figure out what Trey was laughing at, because if you're faking it, there's no reason for him to laugh for another 3 minutes.
No. I hit it square.
Daryl sent me an email. He said he had customers come out wanting to try the same thing.
Oh, God.
So I may actually do that. It's like
shop.
Close like 3 out of 4 bay doors. Okay. Put a blindfold on them. They just tell them, instead of putting paper over the door so they can't tell which one's open, the blindfold, tell them pick a number, and they just put them about 20 feet in front of the door. That would sound even better because those are the great big aluminum doors.
Lord. All right, does my mic sound strange to anybody?
Not really, why?
Sounds weird to me.
They're all new mics. We stole them last night from Jack FM Studio.
Oh, that explains it. Then this is a different mic. Okay, it just sounds hollow.
Sounds all right to me.
Yeah, it's okay. You didn't notice the shiny...
I noticed the arms, but I didn't think you changed the mics, too. I just thought you changed the springs. They're gold now.
No, all new mic stands, mics, wiring. We took it all.
Very nice. That's very good.
Still sounds fine to me.
Okay.
You can change the setting on it if you want.
I don't even know how to do that.
It's right there.
Test. That's better.
Is it?
Is it hot? That's bright.
sounds
Brighter.
I don't know.
That's hollower.
I don't pay attention to talk radio.
I don't know either. I'll never listen to it. I don't care anymore. I'm bored.
Try it now.
Fast.
That sounds fine.
All right. I'll leave it alone then.
Well, now it sounds hollow.
Okay. Damn it. How's that?
I can't hear you. Everybody have an enjoyable evening?
Yeah.
My power went out.
Oh. You've had more trouble in that house.
I'm buying a generator. I don't care what it costs. Every time the power goes out, I go through the same scenario. I'm getting a generator. Then I'll go through 3 or 4 months, no issues. And then it'll happen again. And last night was the biggest pisser.
Why?
Well, first of all, Trey, what would it... Because I almost went to Home Depot last night just to buy one. Because they've got like 2,000-3,000 watt generators for $700-800.
Yeah.
That's enough to power a portable AC unit, isn't it?
I would think so, yeah.
Because there was no breeze. There was nothing last night.
How long was it out?
It was out when I got home. Amy said, so it was about an hour before I got home. And then it finally came on a little after 3 this morning.
Oh, Jesus.
I called Trey last night.
Uh-huh.
Is that story worth telling?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Okay, what time?
Amy had already called TXU.
Right?
They said, all right, somebody will be coming out. What was that, Dan?
It's JD running into the door yesterday.
Oh, I'd like to hear that again. They send a guy out. He gets out there maybe about 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Sets out across the street from my house. We can see him sitting in his TXU truck.
Okay.
With his AC running.
Well, sure.
Sitting on working on a laptop. I got no clue what he's doing. He's in there. He don't get out of the truck for a half hour, still jacking around on the laptop.
He's trying to figure out what the problem is.
Get out of the truck and kick things around. About 9:30, somebody knocks on my front door.
All right.
House is pitch dark. I got no lights on the yard and the house. I come to the door. I got on my night goggles.
Okay. You can almost stop there, but go ahead.
And he goes, TXU. I went, yeah. You know where the transformer is?
You're kidding.
No. Ask me again.
Yeah.
He said, the transformer, you know where it is? No.
And then what you guys keep tabs on?
He said, man, I've been out on his laptop for a half hour trying to find a transformer. I don't know where it is. I went, did you get out and look around? Said those big bushes across the street where you're parked, I believe there's something TXU related in there. I think that's a switcher. Might be a transformer behind it.
Did you go look?
Oh, did you check the side of the house? Did you the country club in the back? They could have put the thing anywhere.
Yeah.
And normally, if somebody's out there to help, it's not his fault the power went out.
No, of course not.
But after a few minutes, if you can't find a transformer with your laptop, you call somebody.
Somebody put it there. They know where they left it.
So I took him out. I showed him anything that I thought might be a transformer. He said, well, you think that's it? I went, dude, I don't work for the electric company.
Do you think that's it? You get a screwdriver.
You want me to go get some oven mitts? I'll come out here and help you, and we'll throw some screwdrivers around. At first, I really thought he was jacking with me because he had this dejected look when I opened the door. You know where the transformer is? No!
Well, why would a resident know where it is?
I guess he finally gave up and didn't want to look stupid by calling TXU and asking where it was, so he figured he'd ask one of the residents, because chances are power's gone out before. So he goes away. And again, normally I'm not dicky to somebody there that's trying to help you. It's not their fault. But he's asking me questions. I went, I don't know. I don't work for TXU. Do you?
Do we know anybody between us that does?
I go back in the house. I call TXU back. Go through the automated system. You keep screaming at it. They found out if you cuss, somehow that it relates that to representative and you get one.
Really?
Got some Asian chick.
I'll use that in the future.
Because you can't just immediately say representative or hit 0 or because you go through that, it gives you the options and you'll say representative or operator and the voice prompt will go, oh, let's try it this way. The hell we stick somebody on here. Finally some chick comes on and went, here's my address. One of you TXU guys came up and started asking me where we keep the transformer. Could you send somebody out with a schematic? Possibly somebody that knows where your equipment is. Well, what did he say? Lady, I just told you, he don't know where your stuff is, and I really don't want him poking around out there. How long's the power been? I don't care how long the power's been out. Send somebody out with a catalog or something that shows where the transformers are. Well, what's your name? You don't need my name. I'll give it to you, but I'm going to scream at you first. Granted, it ain't your fault. But you're the only person on the phone right now.
You're asking a lot of stupid questions.
I gave you the address. You know the power's out here. You sent a guy out who he's lost. And he's asking me for help. I really thought I was going to have to put on rubber gloves, go outside with channel locks, and look around for the transformer. And then it gets hotter, and it gets hotter in the house. So finally I went and got, and I thought, I got to have some type of battery source someplace that I can plug a fan into.
Yeah, but you don't, do you?
Well, I got the computer backups, but that wouldn't power a fan long enough.
No.
Finally I got a bucket of ice, and you know those little portable Sea-Doo thingies that you scuba dive with?
Yes.
I shoved that in the bucket of ice and locked the handles on.
That's your fan?
That was the only breeze I had going.
Oh, my God.
Why didn't you just go to, well,
Go to where?
so it said, isn't Home Depot open to like 10?
Yeah, what was I going to go buy? Fan?
A little generator?
Well, I was going to do that, and then the guy came up and asked me about the transformer, and
By the time you got back, it'd be fixed.
oh, no.
Oh, no?
No.
Okay, this is 9-something. How did it take till 3 in the morning? You never find it?
It wasn't until midnight where backups showed up. Now, the 3 trucks showed up, go right into those shrubs that I showed him earlier, and they start working in there. I sling the front door open and went, dildo. Then it took them another 3 hours to get it on.
Is the whole neighborhood?
No, it was sporadic.
Oh, that's odd.
It's like me, the house next door, Greg Ellis's house, and just a couple others, and people across the street where the transformer is, they got juice.
Woo, it's nice and cool in here. I'm freezing.
Oh, the wind is up. Oh, man, set something on fire. I bet the AC unit frozen up. So got cold in here. Freaking egg glue.
Just let ice off the window so we can see Russ.
It was... And you know what? It probably really didn't get that hot in the house, but when you got no breeze, it seems worse. How much a generator cost? Decent one.
A couple grand.
Now, I don't want to have it wired to the house, right? Because that's a nightmare.
Yes.
Just stick it someplace, run a cord in the house when something like this happens, because I'm not messing with them again.
You turn it on and it just, how much will it power?
Well, it depends on what you get. They have the cheaper ones at Home Depot. I figured even something that just puts out 1,000 watts would be enough to run some fans.
Yeah, fans, maybe a couple lights.
But I'm not going to sit on the phone going through this voice prompt again, trying to explain to some chick the guy they sent out can't find the electricity.
You've had more trouble in that house than any place I've ever lived.
I don't remember this in Plano, and I almost never remember power going out when I lived in an apartment. I don't know why, but the house would be different.
You'll say all kinds of problems, but since I moved, I haven't had any at all.
I want to take one of those, Alfie.
Line 2 says he's with the electric company.
Sure. Yes, Taylor.
Hey, Russ. I was going to tell you that the guy that they sent out probably wasn't the right guy.
Yeah.
No, they should have sent out what they call a troubleshooter, because they have the actual computer equipment to actually locate transformers, meters, and actual power poles.
You mean something that they would hold in their hand, almost like an electrical divining rod to find these things, or you mean a schematic?
No. It's an actual, like, a tough book computer that it's programmed to actually find all this stuff like GPS.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
and
why would they send this guy out? He was working on a laptop for a half an hour trying to find something. Couldn't he just call? Isn't there some type of protocol where he would get on the phone and go, I can't find it?
I don't know. Can you tell me over the air what company you work for?
He said TXU.
Huh. Well, then,
now, is TXU and Encore, or are they the same?
Yeah, basically. Encore bought out TXU along with some subsidiaries, but the only basic TXU that's left is in downtown Dallas.
Oh, well, maybe this was an Encore guy. And this is an Encore I'm tired of seeing.
Did it say emergency on the side of his truck?
I couldn't see anything. Ain't no lights on. All right, well, let me ask you this. When you call to report something like this, what's the quickest way to get it to a human being?
The quickest way is just to basically what you did, go through the whole process of the, answering machine of the company. And I guess you found a quicker way by cussing at them.
I guess it ran out of options because it kept saying you throw one thing out, and the voice prompt will go, okay, let's try this. And you'd go through that for 4 or 5 minutes. Finally, I hand it to Amy. She hands it back to me. I start cussing at it, and I get a human. All right.
Well, I understand. I have to deal with, my own electric company all the time, so.
Okay, thank you.
Hold for our pissed off department.
And really, you don't want to scream at the people that are going to be there to repair the issue. And the guy showing up at the door, I felt bad for him, but after watching him sit in the truck for half an hour, I got no clue what he's doing, and I had no clue that he didn't have no clue what he was doing. And he's going to come ask for me.
Can I ask you something, buddy?
Can you come out here and help me with this? I took him out, and I showed him everything that looked like it could have a transformer in it.
And at one point you were right. You pointed to something, they came out later, and they dug in that same
spot. The first thing I pointed at, I went, those bushes right next to what you're parked to, I believe there's a TXU something in there, and it's probably a transformer. No, I think that's a switcher. Well, then why don't you switch it and see if something flashes?
Open it up.
And I'd switch to another provider, but it's still going to be the same people coming out to fix everything.
Same deal.
So there's no way around this.
Nope. Get a generator. Just do that. You've talked about it before, and every time you go through this, you go, I'm going to get one. That's it. My last time, I swear.
I could get, what can I get for a couple of grand?
Something, enough that I think you'd probably be comfortable in your family room.
Yeah, all I want to do is just power one room so you got someplace to sit, at least get television or AC or something.
Yeah.
Any more of those, Alfie?
Robert's on line 3 and Big Stacy on line 2.
Is this to help me?
He's got an idea.
Which one?
Big Stacy.
If it's stupid.
Don't take him.
All right. Yes, Robert.
Hey, boss. Miller Company makes what they call the Bobcat 250 NT. It's a welder generator. It's got a welding machine on it, but it's also a generator. It's got 4 110 AC outlets and 1 220 outlet. Generates 10,000 watts of power.
How much are those?
They run about $4,000, $5,000. Okay? Put that on, but you put it on a trailer, so you can stick it in the motor court, haul it, move it wherever you want to.
I can store something like that at the house.
If something comes up.
In case what comes up? Some type of civil unrest?
No, in case your power goes out.
I just want something to run a fan.
Well, you can also go get at Home Depot what they call portable air conditioning units.
Yeah? Well, I've got one of those. I just didn't have any way to power it.
Right. Well, that's what this is for. You just run your AC cord from the motor cord into the house or from outside into the house.
Thanks, Robert. You have a Chinook come in, the helicopter, and it drops it in.
Where am I going to store that?
You're not.
I just want to get something I can stick out by the pool equipment and turn it on when the power goes out, just so I got something, and TXU can blow me.
Yep, I think Home Depot's your answer. A couple of grand. High-end one there.
But you could weld at the same time.
Yeah.
The upside.
Why would he think I want one with the welding option?
Electricity's off. I'm bored looking at this. Oh, I can weld.
I'll weld the cars together. And then I'll cut them loose when the power's back on. So I got something to do. I'll start welding the gates. Any more of those?
Line 6 is an electric guy for a different company, but...
Yes, Spencer?
Yeah, I was just going to let you know, I mean, just because it's in the laptop and stuff, it's like we don't really know where everything is at. We just kind of go out there with an idea of what's wrong and what's going on. So, I mean, it's probably not his fault he couldn't find it. It's just a pain in the ass for everybody else involved.
Wouldn't TXU or any electric company have some type of diagram that shows you where everything runs, just so they could give it to the gas company so they don't dig through it when they're busting a water main?
You would think so, but I don't think they're that smart. They're up there.
Oh, there's a map somewhere where everything is. Come on.
Yeah.
All right, thanks.
There's got to be a grand map someplace where we put everything.
Well, obviously, there's something, or he wouldn't have been on the laptop looking for the information.
Yeah.
I'm getting a generator this weekend. I don't care if I do anything else. I'm not putting this off anymore because that's just an absolutely helpless feeling. You can't call. You can't really bitch at anybody. Screaming and threatening is not going to speed things up.
Nope. And the person that nobody caused it. It's just something happened.
And now I got to go get a schematic to find out where the transformer is so I can show them when they come out the next time.
Should have asked them before they left. Before you guys leave, could you scroll down a couple of things?
All right. Is that it?
Most everyone else is just trying to tell you what type of generator you should get, what brand or whatever.
Let's try one more. All right. What kind of accessory I get this time? Which one?
Line 1.
Okay. Yes, Carl.
I just wanted to tell you about one I saw on this old house they set up for a guy. Do you have natural gas coming out to your house?
Yeah.
Because they had a generator set up for this guy. It ran on the natural gas, so there was no fuel to worry about. And it was just like the transformer box almost. I think it was like 3x6, sat way out in the backyard in a little gravel pad. And if the power goes out, this thing comes on, and it made almost no noise at all when it was running. It was just it was either a fuel cell or like a real quiet generator, just made a little hum, and lit up almost all of the house.
How much was that one?
I'll have to dig for that, but if you want, I'll go research it up and shoot it to you via email.
Yeah, that'd be great. Thanks. We got a contact for Bob Vila?
I'll look.
I'll just go to Home Depot, get one of the cheap ones, because that's all I want. And I've already had an electrician tell me a couple of years ago, when I first thought about this, you start wiring that crap into the house.
Why is that difficult?
I don't know that it's difficult. I think it's just inviting other issues.
Okay.
And since I really don't need to power the rest of the house, I just want to get one room, so I don't got to bring the Sea-Doo in and stick it in a bucket of ice.
Just want to bring a wire in with a little power strip. Yeah, that's easy.
All right, what is line 5? Then I got to move on.
He works for a phone company, and he says that his phone company has a specific word that you say to get through to a person immediately.
Oh. Yes, Jeremy.
Hey, man. This is those automated systems, and if you ask for someone with a heartbeat, it actually will pop you over to a representative right there. You just say, can I have someone with a heartbeat? When you say heartbeat, it's a keyword. It pops you right over to a person with an actual heartbeat.
I want to try that.
I've seen online that different companies have codes, certain words that'll bypass. It won't be something obvious. Otherwise, everybody would use it. And I tried emergency. I went through the entire list of things I thought was applicable. Then finally, there was one of them that opened it up.
Yeah.
If you say I'm hurt or heartbeat, hurt always gets one, help gets one, and heartbeat is used on every one of the systems.
Seems like everybody would use help.
All right. Thanks, Jeremy.
Which word did you use?
Mine was a combo hyphenated word.
You want to give us a hint or just let me
turn the mics off?
Oh, okay. I got you through to one.
Yeah, that's why it surprised me that I got an Asian chick.
System was down.
We need a break? All right, we'll be back.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show.
My pappy said, son, you're going to drive me to drinking if you don't stop driving that hot rod Lincoln.
We're back to the Russ Martin Show. Call Russ, who's impervious to all that surrounds him. Now, 214-787-1053.
Son, you're going to drive me to drinking if you don't stop driving that hot
Commander Cody.
Lincoln.
It's fun. Were you sitting up in the middle of the night and Time Life had some special on CDs?
The bumpers of your life.
You ready to go down?
Sure. He didn't change the traffic bed, did he?
No.
All right. Traffic right now is brought to us by Lone Star Overnight and by Coinstar. In Garland right now, 635 LBJ eastbound at Jupiter Road. There's an accident which is blocking the right lane, and that has you backed up to Kingsley Road. And in Dallas, I-30 eastbound at Walton Walker, there's a disabled vehicle blocking the right lane there as well. There's your look at traffic. I'm Dan O'Malley on the Russ Martin Show.
Thank you, Dan. 77 for the low tonight again, and then pretty much near 100 the rest of the weekend on into the weekend. 96 now at Live 105.3.
All right. You want to hear JD run into the door again?
Yeah.
Before we do this?
No.
I really thought you were just faking the bit out in the hall.
Why would I do that?
Because I can't see it.
It's a game to win some money.
If the door was open, you don't have to run through it full force to break the paper.
I know. The whole idea was to run through it at full speed. It's funny if you walk through it.
Nobody can see it.
Oh.
The only person who could see it was Trey. And I really thought he was just feeding the bit by laughing at it.
Enjoyed it immensely. As did Alfie.
Well, I'm going to enjoy it more now knowing that you really ran down the hall into the door. I love this game. And none of them were open.
I know that now. I didn't know that then. That's not the way the Japanese play it.
That never once crossed your mind.
No.
You never thought that...
It's a game. It's supposed to be legitimate.
When is anything we do on this show legitimate?
And then finally, you run into 3 closed doors. Well, there's one left. Obviously, you can win this time, and you get the discount off your automotive repair.
Yeah.
Despite how adamant Russ was saying no deals, you still ran headlong into a door.
He offered a deal.
How long have you known him?
Too long.
All right, let me play this. Let me know when he's ready.
Are you ready?
All the doors are closed, right?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Are you ready, JD?
I'm ready.
All right. Get it on.
Get it on.
All right, here we go. Ready?
Yep.
All right.
See, initially, I thought maybe we left one of the doors open because you hear the paper covering the door break. I didn't actually hear the slap of the door.
I think the paper breaking kind of muffled that, but he hit it.
Muffled the thud.
Yeah.
Right. Let me know when he's ready.
Are you ready?
All the doors are closed, right?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Are you ready, JD?
I'm ready.
All right. Get it on.
Get it on.
All right, here we go. Ready?
Yep.
All right. Damn! Hey! Oh, look at his head! Ouch.
I didn't think that would actually hit my head. That really hurt. Shut up, Trey. I should get something for hitting the door. Shut up, Trey. Something for hitting the door.
I want to do this every day.
This is a good game.
No, it's not. Shut up. Ow. Crazy Japanese, Chinese, wherever they are. All right. Glad you enjoyed that.
And I don't think he even stopped there, did he?
No.
He actually kept going. I had to stop it there because time constraints. And also most of it was through the wall, so it was a little more muffled and harder to hear. And JD kept talking over Trey's laughter, complaining about his head and elbow.
What is it? What is it, Eddie?
JD, that's what your ass get for laughing at me when I ran to that screen door trying to get away from Pat.
That was funny.
Yeah, that was funny too. Ah, damn.
Do you remember what you and Pat were fighting about the lead up to that?
Well, actually, I drunk some whiskey I wasn't supposed to, and I didn't know she was standing there. So, you know, I knew to run, you know what I'm saying? And I forgot I couldn't see. So It sounded just like JD.
That ain't fun, is it, Eddie?
No fun at all, man. But you had a big old nigga on the other side of that other one, though. I was a nigga running through it, so. All right, bro.
Do I hear it again?
No.
Yeah. Let me know when he's ready.
Are you ready?
Chloe, did you get the floor buffer for today?
No, I did not. I was waiting for a confirmation back from you.
I just said get one.
Well, I was waiting for a yes or a no. I
said get one.
Okay, well, I was just, like yesterday.
Where's the floor buffer?
It's still at the shop because I was waiting on a confirmation.
I wanted to do the floor buffer rodeo again. Jesus.
Well, I was.
You don't have to do this.
Somehow I end up in the bad end of all this crap.
I think all of us did it last time, didn't we?
Yeah. Gavin about busted his leg.
Yeah, Gavin even asked me when I came in, we get the floor buffer. Well, you're not getting on it again. Every time you get in one of these games, you get hurt, and then you whine for the next 6 months.
He got a bad bruise.
That was fun. I mean,
So where's the floor buffer?
You didn't say a yes or a no.
I said get one.
Well, just like yes.
What's the yes or a no? I said get a floor buffer.
I said the only one I could find is $30 a day.
Okay.
Is it okay.
Where is it?
I didn't get a yes or no from you. I was all excited. I pressed refresh on my email like every 5 minutes going, we're just waiting for a guy.
I got other things to do than to go back and verify on a floor buffer. Can you call them and have them bring it up?
No, they will not deliver.
Where are they?
They're in Irving, right off of Shady Grove.
Can't we send somebody to go get it?
Yeah.
Get Cody or somebody. He loves me.
Okay.
Tell him I'll bust out another window.
I'll find someone during a break.
All right. Let me know when he's ready.
Are you ready?
All the doors are closed, right?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Are you ready, JD?
I'm ready.
All right. Get it on.
Get it on. All right, here we go. Ready?
Yep.
All right.
This is even better now that I know that you really ran into the door.
What was I supposed to do? That was the bit. That was the joke.
Radio, theater of the mind. They can't see us. Mystery. Think about it.
I didn't. I wanted to be...
All you had to do was run down the hall and just slap the door with your hand. It sounded the same to me. I wouldn't know the difference.
I wanted to play the game. I thought you were playing correctly.
Another thing, you really have to see JD run.
How does he run?
I can't explain it. It's just odd looking.
Sounds like a Flintstone.
How do you run?
Just run like a normal person. Yes.
Go out in the hall. Let me see on the hall camera.
Run like a normal person? Anybody else?
Why don't you be a good fella and run into a doorway? Yeah. All right, go ahead. He looks like one of those old ladies at the mall doing the power walking.
What's funny about that?
And he's very flat-footed.
Look like a normal person.
What kind of shoes are you wearing?
Just tennis shoes.
Oh, all right. Started again. They sound more like flip-flops than the tape. Let me know when he's ready.
Are you ready? Oh, I had flip-flops.
All the doors are closed, right? What?
I did have flip-flops on yesterday.
Yeah.
Crocs.
Let me know when he's ready.
Are you ready?
All the doors are closed, right?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Are you ready, JD?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Get it on.
Get it on. All right, here we go. Ready?
Yep.
All right. Damn! Ouch. I didn't think that would actually hit my head. I didn't think that really hurt. Shut up, Trey. I should get something for hitting the door.
I like it when he gets to the snort part here in about 20 seconds.
Shut up, Trey.
hitting the door. I want to do this every day.
This is a good game.
No, it's not. Shut up. Ow. Crazy Japanese, Chinese, wherever they are. Bunch of ass.
What'd you call me?
Ass.
No. Even Alfie's making fun of you at the end of the show. One door left, you run through it anyway.
Well, that's because that was a game. It's supposed to be a game. You guys never play fair.
Did we sing the Alfie thing?
Yeah.
Over here?
Yes.
What?
Shut up.
What is that? There's only one door left.
Shut
Fat f***er, shut What are you pissed about?
Enough's enough.
You finally won at the end.
Yeah, finally. And then you got the big Stacy on the other side of the door who tackles me and shoves me into a wall and then won't let me up. I couldn't breathe.
He was only supposed to grab you.
He did not grab me. He shoved me against the wall and pinned me. I couldn't breathe. My stomach still hurts.
Yeah.
Like badly?
Like I couldn't breathe. Like I ended up pinching his neck to finally say, I'm really hurting. Get off me.
Did you have to peel him off?
Yeah, I had to slap
Trey
him.
finally slapped him off me.
Why is it Stacy doesn't get that?
I don't know.
Over, especially if the first time he threw Gavin in the air and dropped him, we said, all right, well, probably we should address this.
I think you've addressed it several times. Like half speed, make the noise.
I don't even think with Stacy, all he was supposed to do is we open the last door, get the paper over it, you're going to run through it, think you won. He's going to be on the other side to grab you. That was it. He wasn't supposed to do anything else.
No, push me back up against this wall over here behind you.
No, I had a talk with him last night.
What did you tell him?
I told him, you weigh 580 pounds. Gently, you don't need to squeeze. You don't need to lean. You know, you can just wrap your arms around. That's plenty. That'll do the trick. I promise.
The element of surprise there is gone. I got it. I'm hip.
All right. Line one? Okay. Yes, Chris.
Hey, Russ, how you doing, buddy?
Good.
Hey, great show. Hey, man, I'm friends with Mike over there at Irving Rental, man. If you want me to, I'm coming out of Bedford. I can swing by, grab that buffer, and be up there by 5 o'clock.
That'd be dandy. Thank you.
You want me to do that?
Yeah, it'd be fine.
All right, I'm going to be there.
All right, well. I bet that could have gone on another 30 seconds. Okay, get it. I'm going to get it.
They'll let me show up, and then you guys move. I'm coming. And it's $30?
$30.
Why didn't you just get it?
Because I didn't like.
We got a monthly expenditure that we very seldom use. We can spend $30 on a bit.
Well, I just want to make you get confirmation.
I paid $1,300 for the bit with Cody busting out his windshield.
Well, just like I got a confirmation with the paper yesterday. I just weren't waiting for a confirmation on
the paper for what?
The doors.
Oh, what'd I pay for that?
I think it was 30. No. It was like $15-16.
All right. Well, then obviously I'd spring for 30 for the buffer. I got it handled. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Anything else before we get to news?
Oh, yes, we do, actually. Let me see here. First of all, I'll do this one first. Hey, Russ, did you hear Lycus promo from last night's show? He was talking about you getting married.
No.
I didn't hear it either.
I missed that one.
You haven't?
He talked about it on the air last night?
What somebody says here, yeah. Did you hear the Lycus promo from last night's show? He was talking about you getting married.
Didn't he mention that like a few weeks ago, after he found out that you weren't getting engaged and used you as an example during one of his shows? I
don't know what he said. I know he sent me an ass load of wine and a congratulations card when he found out the wedding was on hold. And left a voicemail. Can we keep that?
Yes.
What is it, cut one?
Yes.
And you got the Lycus thing from yesterday loaded?
Yes.
Let me play this first.
It's Tom Lycus. I heard the news, buddy. Congratulations on postponing the wedding. I think that is fantastic. I hope you got that case of wine. I was in Burgundy. I sent you half a case of Burgundy, some Cote de Beaune. I sent you some Reynard champagne.
I hate to sound overly white trash, but did he call that wine Cote de Beaune?
Yes.
Yeah. Is that really what it's called?
I have no clue. Never heard of it.
Do you know, Trey?
No.
Eddie, you worked at a winery for a while.
Don't let that mean I know every wine that was ever made.
A case of Burgundy, some Cote de Beaune. I sent you some Reynard champagne. I also brought something back from the Dom Perignon tasting that I did in the caves there. Congrats. By the way, don't use that at a wedding. You goddamn well better promise me you're not going to use that at some wedding. But nonetheless, good work. Good work pushing off that. And by the way, that's the first step, okay? It's like a 12-step program. Your first step is postponing the wedding, and now you need to get into permanent postponement mode until finally it is no longer postponement, it is a cancellation. But this is a good first step, buddy. So congratulations, and enjoy the wine. Talk to you later.
And the promos over here.
All female employees.
What the hell is that? What is that?
Are, wait for it, Malibu Monday.
Why is there a spot on there? All right. Thanks. So I know how to play my Monday out.
Tom Likas on Live 105.3. Steve.
I've got 3 words for you. Russ Martin rules.
I agree with that.
All right, then.
But he's still talking about getting married.
Yeah, but...
What do you think about that?
Well, I mean, if it's a perfect girl, it's a perfect girl.
Yeah, I don't care how perfect a girl is, you shouldn't be getting married.
Your last little thing you said a while ago was that only 4 people get married. What do you think about that?
Well, only 4 people need to get married.
Well, Russ Martin's not 4.
That's why I've been trying to tell him, don't do it. If Russ Martin gets married, pretty soon he'll be down to 1 Batmobile instead of 2.
No, I didn't hear that.
That's what happens to poor people. Get down to 1.
I don't know why he's been so adamant about this, because this isn't just on-air shtick for him, because he tried calling me at the house before to really talk to me about this.
I think that's just his whole push, and to hear you, the last big holdout, you're the only guy he knows that probably the only guy he knows that's your age and never been married. Most of us have gone through it at least once.
Okay, well, he's been through it 5-6 times.
So he knows that's a mistake, and he's trying to keep you from making that mistake.
Then you stop after 2 or 3 times. You don't run up you're not at a certain point, you're not there just to run up the score.
I guess. I don't know. He just sees you as the one great holdout. Because I think in this market, people that I know that are that age, you and Hawkeye were the only 2, and Hawkeye now is engaged. And he's actually going to get married.
How do you know?
He really loves this chick, and they're really making plans together. They're actually talking about it and stuff. Actually talking about the wedding and the colors and the napkins and the dresses.
What's the incentive to get involved in that angle? Because actually, when the wedding was on, I told her, just bring me prices and different places where you want to have it, and I'll look at it, and I'll either say yes or no.
She wants him.
I don't care about colors. I don't care about dresses. I don't care about themes. None of it makes any difference.
Well, most chicks want to feel like it's something the 2 of you did.
Well, that's not going to happen.
Well, we know that with you.
I wonder if that's why she put it on hold, because I wasn't given any feedback short of no.
Very possibly. She felt totally, rejected and probably sad about it, but knows not to bring it up to you, because that's the worst thing you could possibly do is needle you about something.
Unless she was going for the reverse angle on it. I'm going to tell him we're just going to postpone it and see where that goes.
How'd that work out?
It's still postponed.
She knows you better than try that little trick. I'll tell him that I'm not interested, and then he'll come back and he'll want to do it.
I would be emotionally distraught. What is first part of July? Mm-hmm. If I was actually a couple of months away from getting married. I can't even think like that, and I still don't know why you talked me into this.
How the hell did I talk you into it? Jack Daniels talked you into this. You were drunk, and you spray painted or washed it into your driveway or your porch, whatever.
You told him it was something he should try.
Yeah.
And nothing was going to change.
Don't help me, Trey. Just don't. I didn't talk you into anything.
Yes,
I've
you
never
did.
been able to talk
You
you.
know how impressionable I am.
Yeah, well,
You've been pounding me every 6 months after I started dating her. That's all you would lash at me
it's not going to kill you, but obviously it's going to make you sick. Just the thought of being married for whatever reason, you've got this big aversion to it. So just don't do it at this point. Don't blame it on me, though.
I get clammy just thinking about that now.
I really don't get that. Why? It'll make no difference. Now, I'm not trying to talk you back into it, but what will change?
If we get married?
If you got married.
Well, then at that point, then I'm making a promise to be faithful. Now, all it is just a gray area.
It's not a gray area to her.
It's right now. It's just an assumption.
Not to her. I'm sure she thinks you're...
Once it's on paper, I'm going to feel obligated to maintain some mode of fidelity.
So that's all it is. It's just that
it doesn't mean I've done anything. It's just that door slam and close. Yeah, I don't like that. I like that. It's just like if somebody came and said, you can never travel to Europe. Well, obviously I'll need some anxiety medicine to deal with this. But I would like that because I don't like the fact that option was closed. Well, if I want to go to Europe, I want to go. I'm not going to have somebody just absolutely shut that out. Same thing with this. Doesn't mean I'm going to go screw somebody. But I don't like having that vaginal door closed.
I believe she probably thinks that door is closed. I mean, in her mind.
Well, again, that's an assumption and bad things happen. Were you going to say something, Trey?
So far, you haven't gone through that door. I mean, you've been faithful.
Why is it you think you know that?
Because I know you pretty well.
Obviously, I stopped telling you things a long time ago. Because you don't keep nothing to yourself.
I keep most things to myself.
Well, I decided not to test that anymore.
You don't do anything.
I don't tell you what I do.
Yeah, when you get drunk, you'll still let loose.
Oh, you shut up.
I think I figured out your wine stuff from Lycus.
The Cote de Bone?
Say it again.
Cote de Bone?
That's not it.
What is it?
It's French.
Well, I figured it was French. He just came back from France. I'm sure he didn't go over there and get some Texas wine.
Although I like your name better. It's Cote de Bone.
That's exactly what it sounds like.
But duh as opposed to the.
Well, it doesn't make it.
It's a big difference. Cote de Bone versus Cote de Bone.
It doesn't make it any more cosmopolitan to make it duh instead of the. You're still saying Cote de Bone.
It just makes it French versus English.
How do they spell it?
It's COTE, then DE for duh, and then bon, BON.
Doesn't make any difference. Still the way it's pronounced.
Yes. Would you like some Cote de Bone? Absolutely.
Cote away.
I'll take the bottle.
What's she look like? Do we need a break? All right. You go and check with that rental place and make sure that guys get me my buffer.
Okay.
Now.
Okay.
And don't come back without it. I don't hear no door opening. All right, we'll be back.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show. We're back to the Russ Martin Show.
How many bottles did he bring?
2.
I'm not letting him back in here with just 2 bottles.
He says they're about to make a big run of it.
Wasn't he supposed to get us this 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
It's like some kind of retarded drug dealer. He brings you in the acai berry juice. It pitches all of its accolades, everything that it's done for him. Gives us 2 bottles, then vanishes.
Yeah.
Goes up to Philly.
He's out of town. He travels a bit. He didn't know if you'd like it. He didn't. I don't know how much.
I don't know that I was actually on it long enough to see any type of benefits. Trait said he saw something.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's a pisser. It's like it's a reverse crack dealer. Get you hooked,
and then they vanish.
Sorry, man. Later, maybe.
I went and bought just the pure acai berry juice. I didn't like that.
I think it's because there's 3 or 4 other super berries mixed in with this stuff that Luddy has. It's not just acai.
Oh, I know it's some type of cocktail.
Yeah.
I figured that the big push was the acai berry, so why not just get it at a
straight 100%?
Yeah.
Must be the combination.
And I don't think Trey liked that either, because I got him a bottle.
No.
So that didn't do anything for you, but those stuff Luddy has did.
Yes.
Okay.
And they're going to start marketing it when?
I think middle of August.
And he only brought 2 more bottles.
Yeah. I think it's hard to get right now.
All right. Go bring in the guy with the gifts. Santa Knuckles.
Well, the speaker's not on out there. That's a good thing.
Why you only bring 2 bottles?
You wanted 1.
I wanted enough
I heard you wanted 1, so I brought you 2.
I wanted enough to carry me through when the company starts producing this.
Russ, I'll bring you more. No, there's no label. It's the same stuff.
Now, what else is it? When we ran out, I went to one of the markets and just got the 100% acai berry juice. I didn't get anything out of that.
There's other things in this drink than just acai. I mean, there's...
Well, but that was the big thing that you were pushing when you told me.
Well, that's what everybody's pushing. But these guys have figured out a way to, I think, make it better. You know, there's some other goodies in it.
You got stock in this company?
No. I wish I did. I really do. If you guys are listening, I'd really like to have some stock in this company.
Are they selling stock?
I don't know if they are anymore. They were. They're ready to go.
Are they going to produce this locally?
Yes. They're going to bottle it locally, mix it up locally.
Where will you find it when it's, or can you even say that yet?
It's going to be a multi-level marketing product.
See, that's the biggest thing that sounds squirrely to me. Because that's got the Amway stench to it. If this really has all the benefits that it does, why not just market it like normal stuff?
You know what? I think they kicked that around, and I think probably with the people that are starting the company and the investors wanted to go the route that they're going, so they did. I mean, you look at it. The company that I think comes first to mind to everybody is Mona V, and Mona V went from something like $6 to $8 million to 200 to 600 to
the other ones
for $1 billion.
They're the other ones making this stuff.
There's a lot of companies. I just noticed last night. What is it? Fusion's got something in it. Tropicana's got the berry in it. So there's a few of these companies. I think it's that pet rock right now. Everybody seems to be jumping on the acai, and they're trying to find ways to get it out there. And this one here just happens to be the only one that I guess I know of that has no sugar, no preservatives. It's just 100% natural.
How did you find out about this to begin with?
One of the guys that I actually played men's hockey league with, and we had his son in one of our teams, and called me up. He's part of the company, and just said he wanted me to try this stuff. And I said, yeah, well, I've heard of it before, of these kind of things, and I brought it in. I said, I'll try it, and I'll tell you what, it took me about 4 days, and I called them up, and just like everybody's called me up, they said, what is this stuff? And it's got a lot of anti-inflammatories in it, and I think for us that we're part of, some kind of sport, and you have these little aches and pains, they went away. And when I got off of it, they came back, and I got on it again, and they went away. And
you said it actually did something for your, what did you call it, hockey back?
Well, I have what they call the degenerative disc, which is hockey back, and I got an MRI for it, and they said there's nothing you can do about it, and I've had it for 3-4 years, and it's not that it's a major problem for me, but ever since this stuff, it's been gone. And the other night we had a meeting with a couple chiropractors, and I was listening to these guys explain the other products that were in it, and there was something that sounded like allergies, and I said to one of the doctors, I said, I said, because is the pollen count and everything really low this year? And he goes, dude, it's off the charts in the last 5 years. I haven't taken a Zyrtec or anything in 3 months.
See, if anybody else came at me with something like this that sounds like the elixirs that they used to sell out of the back of
it's magic
wagons, I'd have blown them off.
Sure.
But Luddy mentioned it off the air. Didn't even want to talk about it on the air because he can't mention the company, the website, anything else about it.
Yeah.
So he had really nothing to gain. and I really think maybe it was about 4 or 5 days into it. I didn't really notice a big difference, but I seem to feel a little bit better. You know, as far as my workouts didn't change, the aches, pains, or whatever was the same, but I was just in a better mood.
There's something about it. I mean, I think for us that still do those kind of things, it's the antioxidants that I think you help recover and all that. And again, I don't know all the medical stuff about it, but just talking to some of the players that we had using it, and they had a lot of good things to say about it too.
Now, do you get a discount if you sell it yourself?
Nope. Nothing. Zip.
So how much is a case?
Same price as it was last time. See, it doesn't help with Alzheimer's, though. That's the only problem, is that it's not helping with that.
Obviously, it doesn't help with being a dick either.
Oh, it helps with that, though, too.
With your blood flow?
Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
For some of you guys that need that.
Well, for those of us that can hang on to a chick.
I heard you get dumped again, huh?
No, I'm not talking about me.
Oh. What's my problem?
I don't know.
Oh, the one that left me?
Then maybe.
She should have. All my fault. I take the heat for that one.
All right, so this is going to be mass-produced. Yep. I can start buying this when, so I ain't going to depend on you.
September 1 is that they're hitting the button September 1, and it'll be out and gone. So everybody's getting in now. So get in, Russ.
I was talking to Trey about the whole multi-level thing. I went, the whole thing just sounds squirrely. Trey goes, I don't give an F what it is. If he'll just bring me some more, I'll sell the crap. I'll put it on a cart.
And that was actually something I had the issue with the Mona V stuff, is that I think it would be even bigger than it was if they weren't doing the multi-level, because I just think that turned some people off.
Well, they've changed it. And again, I don't know enough about it, but I know that with the traditional pyramids, apparently there's a left and a right leg. Well, there is none of that. Everybody's below everybody. So I've heard.
So you're not building, if I turn somebody onto it and they sell it, I don't get any residuals from them.
Yeah, you do.
Well, that still sounds like the Amway.
But there's no left side and right side. See, typically, I know one of the doctors or chiropractor, he said he had 150 people on one leg and 20 or something on the other side. He got a check for $10 a month. So,
anybody know what he's talking about? I don't understand the pyramid thing.
I didn't either.
I know with Amway, I had a friend try and get me in on that about 10 years ago. Didn't really talk about any of the products or having me buy anything. It was just selling it.
Well, and I don't think you have to do that with this. And that's what I've done. My approach has been here, just like I did with you. I said, I'll call you in a week, or you'll call me. And I think you did, because you couldn't get a hold of me and it was running out. And to me, if it works for you, then use it. And if you want to try to sell it and make money on it, great. If not, then just use the product because it's good for you.
So I can buy it and I ain't got to sell it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you know what? If you got 2 people involved in this, it's free.
I'll sell it to you.
Yeah. Somebody's smart enough here to make some money.
Why is it that doesn't sound good to have Trey to start selling it?
It's the same price.
Can I just buy it straight from the company?
No.
It's got to be through an
Actually, no. I'm not qualified to answer all that. I don't know. I don't know how they're going to do it. I mean, I think if I said something, it'd probably be wrong.
Well, you haven't said the name of the company, so it doesn't make any difference.
It's called Fountain of Life. That's what it's called.
Well,
Same thing I told you.
There's your name of the company.
There you go. Fountain of Life. It used to be called, I think, they were calling it V-Way, and V stood for vitality. But I believe now they're going to stick with Fountain of Life.
Okay, well, there's your infomercial. You're welcome.
Yeah. Well, you led me down the path. What did you want me to do?
Are we dealers now?
Well, you're dealers. You're dealers. So, let me ask you this. Does it work for you?
I wasn't able to stay on it long enough. Okay. I don't know if it was a placebo effect or
exactly what I said.
I changed something else in my diet. I didn't know. All I know is I ran out after a week. I wanted to try it again, and your knuckle ass went to Philly.
Well, so you were looking for me, weren't you?
I wanted to continue to see.
So apparently you felt something.
I didn't know.
You did, though, didn't you? Don't lie. It's okay. It's okay. It works, I'm telling you.
Well, I know that you got some of the Dallas Stars on it.
Yeah, and they like it. They like what it did for them. And again, I think that has a lot to do with the anti-inflammatories and the antioxidants as far as recovery and stuff like that.
Now, let me ask you this, and then I'm done.
Good.
F you. A case would last me how long?
You know what? They tell you that it's going to last you for a month. A bottle is supposed to last a week, but I drink it every time I walk past the fridge. I mean, I think what they're telling you is two times a day, 2 to 3 ounces a day. And so...
Well, I guess it's kind of pricey over the course of a year. here.
Yeah.
But look, think about it. Well, it's $125 a month. I mean, that's the way you look at it. I don't, for me personally, it's probably not going to last. The case won't last me long. But if I feel better, if I feel okay, I'm probably going to spend a little bit extra money that I don't have to wake up, full of aches and pains. And again, for me, it works.
Well, and also if you're cutting back on pharmaceuticals, and there's the upside to it.
Other supplements, yeah.
Okay.
It's all good stuff in your body.
I'm fine with it. Yeah, I love it.
You can mix it. We're gonna make a Vitini, by the way.
Do we have any vodka?
How do you not?
All we have is whiskey.
So let's make a whiskey.
I didn't mix it with. I did mix it with tequila. That worked out.
Really?
Yeah.
We do have some tequila.
You got 151 up there? What do you else up there?
I don't know. To take whatever you want. But it's going to cost you a couple more bottles.
I'll bring you. You think you could get something like?
Yeah, you ain't got to drink it.
Here. There's nothing wrong with that. Gentleman Jack, you don't like that?
I prefer Miller Lite.
Chloe, would you get the Cro-Magnon guy a beer?
Give me a beer.
Dan, you ready for news?
Sure.
All right. Anything else you want to plug while you're here?
You got your finger on that button?
Why don't you go down the hall and meet Amber?
I've heard all about her.
Have you not seen her?
No. Her reputation has kind of proceeded.
Gavin.
Yeah.
Take Luddy down the hall and let him look at Amber.
Just hang on a second. I got a...
Well, you can take that with
a
you.
land shark.
Take him in the hall, let him look at her.
Okay.
Do I got to look through a window, or?
No, you can... Yeah.
There's a little hole you guys got cut out in our wall or something?
Yeah. Dan, give him some change.
All right, we'll do.
You better look quick, because the window don't stay open long.
Up for a quarter.
It's always nice seeing you guys.
All right.
See you later.
Thanks for the...
Thanks, boy.
I say...
Call me when you need something again, Russ.
It's
all about you.
I love him.
What a bulbous dick.
All about you.
And I wasn't on it long enough to really know if
it's going to be something that's going to even get better and better and better.
Yeah. And then I'm off of it and I went, all right. The only way I'm going to tell is if I continue on it for a while, and he vanishes.
He didn't know. I didn't think he thought ahead. So now you.
Well, he knows one bottle's only going to. Well, I'm sure Trey's going to take one because Trey's hooked on it. Certainly, there's got to be a way to get this cheaper than $125 a month.
That's what he said. No matter whether you're in the group or not, that's what it costs. But again, like you said,
I still don't get the multi-level thing. That turns me off of almost any product.
That turns a lot of people off because in the past that's not been a good thing. All you can do is listen to him and see if. Go ahead, Trey.
Well, yeah. I mean, remember that like 5 of the richest people in America are Amway people. It is a very successful marketing way, but I like the way he does it. This isn't something you have to have a party and hard sell. You give someone a bottle, they either get something off of it or they don't. I think most people will, and then they'll say, I want more. You don't have to.
I don't know how many people can afford $125 a month.
You know what? You look, for me, where it made me feel better, aches and pains or less, start talking about knocking off some of the pharmaceuticals, then net it's about $60 a month.
All right. Well, why don't you set up shop?
You're right. She's smoking.
Yeah. You got a coin changer in the building?
That ran out.
That wasn't near enough time. I actually blew on the glass. Damn it. Do we have time for news?
Yes.
Okay. Ready, Dan?
Yeah.
Okay. 444, Dan O'Malley's here with news.
Thank you, Russ. News is brought to us by Cutie Pie's Roadhouse. Did I almost get you? Just swallow it.
Where is... Soundbite. Where's Cutie Pie's?
Cutie Pie's Roadhouse is 1720 Highway 26 in Grapevine. It's actually their grand opening party. Chloe's going to be there from 9 to 11 p.m. It doesn't say on here, but I'm pretty sure it's Saturday night. Right, Chloe?
Yeah. Let me ask this. What is it?
I don't know.
Is it a club?
It's like a restaurant and bar, and all the girls are walking around in Daisy Duke shorts and tied up.
All right, it's a restaurant bar.
Yes.
That's all I'm concerned about.
Bands and da-da-da.
Okay, I got it. Thank you. Roadhouse.
Yeah, so Chloe will be at the Cutie Pies in Grapevine, 9 to 11 p.m. this Saturday.
Okay.
In Grapevine.
Go ahead.
All right. Thursday, July 10th, 2008. Birthdays today. Speaking of Daisy Dukes, Jessica Simpson turns 28. Elijah Blue Allman, Cher's son, turns 32. Cindy Sheehan turns 51. That's, of course, George W. Bush's favorite anti-war activist. Ronnie James Dio turns 66 today as well.
Did you guys pull any of the story on Jesse Jackson?
I've got that first right.
All right, go ahead.
Last Sunday, Jesse Jackson was giving an interview to Fox News when he was caught making a fairly bizarre comment. He thought his microphone was off, so he started talking about the way Barack Obama interacts with black people. And this is where JD has the audio.
I've got him 89 is unedited, and I still can't hear him say the word balls. I just don't hear.
Thought he said nuts.
Well, either way, you can't understand what he says.
All right.
89 is unedited.
I can't understand any of it.
Go to the other one. Go to 88. It's filtered differently.
All right, talking down to black people. I saw this on the news today, but I didn't memorize what it was that he said. That he said he wanted to cut his nuts off?
Yeah, he kind of goes, cut his nuts off. And he makes a little arm gesture like,
Why does he think that it doesn't sound as bad if he throws out the fact he didn't know the mic was hot?
Yeah, that was my favorite. Well, I'm into a hot microphone. It doesn't matter. It's almost worse.
Well, it looks worse because had you said it during the interview, I don't like the way that he supports Obama.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. All right. I support Obama. I don't necessarily like the way that he's talking down to black people. I like to cut his nuts off.
Then at least
it wouldn't be that big of a stink.
Yeah.
But because he said it off mic and it wasn't meant for anybody else to hear, you support him or don't you? Because now it just sounds like he's riding Obama's coattails.
Exactly.
Because now Obama's broken through that barrier of blacks in the White House.
That he nor Al could do. People are saying, well, you're just envious. You're jealous of the guy because he's doing the one.
And why not just say that? You know what? I ran for president twice. In the 80s, I never got the Democratic nomination. It's pissing me off that this guy comes along out of nowhere, got a white mama, and I couldn't get anywhere.
Very nice bells in the middle there.
Were you going to say something, Troy?
It's
what?
The other thing that's funny is, Jesse Jackson Jr. is one of the heads of Obama's campaign, so immediately he has to come out and just slam his dad and go, it was absolutely horrible comments. I can't believe he said that. We're outraged. That kind of language. And
out of a reverend.
Yeah. It just shouldn't be tolerated.
What is this? Unedited? Then Jesse's apology?
And he has an apology.
All right.
If in this thing I've said in a hot mic statement that's interpreted as distractions,
Don't ask me. I listened to it 10 times. I can't tell you what he's saying.
I got the hot mic, I interpreted it as a distraction.
That's the word I couldn't get, interpreted.
If in this thing I've said in a hot mic statement.
If anything I said in the hot mic statement.
That's what I got.
He says if any sting.
Well, I got that, but
he's either had a stroke or he's got like Bell's palsy or something because he can't enunciate worth a crap anymore.
If in this thing I've said in a hot mic statement that's interpreted as distractions, I offer apology for that because I don't want harm or hurt to come to this campaign. It represents too much of the dreams of so many who paid such great prices, and I'm very sensitive to what that means.
You just want it castrated.
People like yourself that ran the race. At some point he said, this is like a 54-year race, and he's only taken the last quarter mile. In other words, we did the hard work.
We laid the foundation. We went through the 60s and the civil rights. I think that's all throughout my entire life.
Oh, we have a new character.
And this man comes from out of football and runs for president of the planet. I'll be damn. Half white from. Why not just... Again, it would take all the wind out of the sails of anybody that's going to go after him. Yeah. I'm envious. That's where that came from. I had no business saying it. Whether the mic was hot or not, I'm jealous. He's something that we worked for years and decades. He comes along out of nowhere with his half-white mama or his white mama, and now he's got the Democratic nomination.
He gets the prize we all worked for. You're right. If you just say that, but that looks so petty.
And actually, he's going the opposite way. Jesse Jackson on Thursday denied allegations that his disparaging remarks about Barack Obama stemmed from envy. He said on CNN's American Morning, "That's kind of ridiculous." Wait, you want to read this? His quote.
Why?
Because you seem to do Jesse Jackson better than anybody else.
That was an accident. Go ahead.
All right. He's running the last lap of a 54-year-old marathon. He is running that race. I'm part of that race. Jackson, of course, ran for nomination in 84 and 88. On Wednesday, of course, he apologized for that comment.
What's wrong with you, Klaus?
You're Jesse Jackson.
Yeah. I didn't say that much.
Try it. Just here. Second line right where my thumb is. Just that quote.
Hold on. Ridiculous. I can't do this.
Why?
I haven't even thought about it. Wing it. It's kind of ridiculous. He's running a lap of 50. Now I sound like Muhammad Ali. 54-year marathon. He's running a race. I'm still standing here stomping out roaches. I don't want you living with roaches. Decon Fogon. Knock the roaches out. No, I can't do it. I can do Muhammad Ali now.
Okay, good.
Well, it doesn't make any sense to read it as Ali.
Well, you're doing Ali trying to do Jackson. We're all with you.
I'm not with me. Take the damn thing.
I'm going to pull up a Jesse Jackson speech.
Hold on a second. Yes, Kelly.
Yeah, actually, I was wondering if anybody feels the same way I do. I totally agree with you guys making a statement that, he's jealous or envious of the fact that Obama could be the next president and he's the first black president to make it that far. But it seems the other reverends that have made comments before, there was another reverend, I can't remember his name, who said something about the fact that he's not a real black man because he's not 100%.
That's Reverend Manning.
I don't understand, why does it seem like the African Americans have a bigger issue with it being Obama's the next black president than some of the white people out there?
I don't have an answer for that. Or the black people can get away with saying it, and the white people who do have an issue with it, no, they can't say anything because that's going to be interpreted as racist. And then you're going to have all the black people crawling up your ass.
Right.
And that's just a sting that I can't have.
It's a double standard.
All right. Thank you.
I just think it's because old school, if you were running for any type of office, Jesse Jackson, presidential campaign, it was based on black issues.
Because you're a civil rights activist, and that's going to be part of your platform, and they don't like the fact that Obama's black, and he's not running on that type of civil rights platform. That's what's pissing off a lot of the black pastors and people like Jesse Jackson. Obama's even pissed me off more today. I still wouldn't vote for him, even if nobody else was running against him. I'd rather have the house empty.
What do you do now?
He's the one that wants American kids to learn to speak Spanish.
Oh, I got that. You want to hear that? It's 86.
How are we doing, Chloe?
Need a break.
Which guy?
Yeah, 86.
Yeah, we'll play it when we come back.
It's a good one.
He's just gotten to the point he's trying to appeal to everybody because he said, I believe the immigrants that come to this country, they should learn to speak English, but I also believe our kids should learn to speak Spanish. Why don't you suck my bilingual or unilingual ass?
I don't know where he was coming up with that at all. That makes no sense.
That makes perfect sense.
He's trying to get the Hispanic vote.
Well,
he's also still trying to maintain the general vote that he has. I believe people, if they come to this country, they should learn to speak English. But I also believe our kids should learn to speak Spanish. That way you're appealing to both sides.
Yeah.
I can't stand him even more.
Just because he's kind of wishy-washy?
It's not wishy-washy. He's trying to play to everybody on the plate. You look like you were going to say something and you shut up.
I was just saying, but every issue that comes up, it does seem like he continues to do that just across the board. But it's working for him. For him, that seems to be the thing, and that's what people are loving about it. That he's the first black. Here I sound like Biden. He's the first black guy to come along and not put the focus only on black issues. That's what pissed Jesse off so much.
What else do you like about Obama?
I love Obama. He's a great guy.
Well, what about?
Nothing. He's a great. I would actually vote for him, except for the fact that you're right.
You don't need to finish.
Because he's
No, we got it.
nothing to do with the fact that he's black.
Why wouldn't you vote for him?
He's a Democrat first. Second of all, I don't even know that much about McCain, to be honest with you.
Yeah, you're right. All the controversy has been around Obama and Hillary, and now Jesse Jackson adds to the fray, and so all the focus has been on Obama. John, is his first name John?
Yes.
They ain't stopped there. We're back.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show. We're back to the Russ Martin Show.
What audio was I going to play?
Obama talking about wanting kids to learn Spanish.
Oh, okay. I forget. Do you have that, John?
Yes, 86. We got a funny email, by the way, about the Jesse Jackson thing. You guys, as amused as I am that Reverend Manning has been screaming for weeks about how bad Obama is, Reverend Jackson tries to whisper something off mic, and it's immediately hooked up. You know, Manning has to be pulling what's left of his hair out.
That's a good point. Yeah, that didn't even flash on me.
He's called him everything. He's called his mama stuff. He's called his wife stuff.
And you're right, screaming at the top of his lungs.
We can't even hear the audio that Jesse Jackson sent. He's open his balls.
Man, blanks. Cuddle your bone.
Breaking news.
Oh, man, I don't want to be a part of the sting.
Tonight on Fox News blew this thing way, way up. It was kind of funny to listen to it yesterday.
It's not really what he said. It's the fact that he doesn't really believe in Obama and his principles.
He's jealous of him.
But he's still supporting him.
Sure.
That's the story. It's not what he uttered. It's the two-facedness of it.
It's being the black activist. Who else could he support? But he's just still jealous. The race we ran for 54 years.
I wonder if he's looking at the VP.
Who?
Jesse.
No.
Why not?
Too much baggage. I mean, there's just no way.
Well, I don't think Obama would take him, but in the back of his mind, he may think it's a lot easier to go in this way than what I tried in the 80s.
I think Jesse's more politically savvy enough to know that there's no way. And you really want to get to the brass tacks of it, that you would not see an all-black ticket.
Okay. What cut was I looking for again?
86.
Thank you.
I don't understand when people are going around worrying about, we need to have English only. They want to pass a law. We want English only. Now, I agree that immigrants should learn English. I agree with that. But understand this. Instead of worrying about whether immigrants can learn English, they'll learn English. You need to make sure your child can speak Spanish. You should be thinking.
Even if I was with him all the way up till today, he would have lost me here.
Is that big of a deal to you?
Yeah.
I agree with him.
And it's got, the kids should learn to speak Spanish?
Absolutely.
Well, logistically, it makes sense.
Now, I'm just talking about, you look at all the other countries in Europe where these kids
Why
speak
Spanish? Why not French? Why not German? Why not something else? Why is it just Spanish? Don't make it some type of intellectual, or take an intellectual angle with it. This is talking, he's trying to appeal to the Hispanic community. This isn't some broadening of their scope.
It's why most second languages in Europe is going to be English. It's because it's very prevalent in business and with tourists and travelers. It would be, it makes the most sense. I'm with you. It shouldn't just be Spanish, but we should concentrate on our kids learning more than one language.
Then you're agreeing with him for a different reason. If it's going to broaden their educational scope, that's one thing. That ain't what he's going for. He's trying to appeal to both the English and the Hispanic audience.
But he's right. Even if what he said, he's right. That is going to be the language most kids need to speak. You look at graduation rates and everything else. It's going to help a kid make more money.
We allow it to happen.
Well, but
I'm tired of going someplace and having to sit there for a few minutes just to get to the language that I speak. Or you go through some type of voice prompt. I'm sick of that. And I've got no problem with the illegal immigrants. I've already said they're here because we lured them up.
And they still do us all big favors.
And we paid them. If we weren't paying them, they wouldn't keep coming to this country. So we are where we are because we chose it. That's nobody else's fault. It's not even the illegal immigrants. It was almost like setting a trap.
We've made it easy, and we've paid them to be here.
But to tell me I need to teach my child Spanish again, you can kiss my unilingual ass.
He does go on to talk about Europe here.
About how can your child become bilingual? We should have every child speaking more than one language.
And I even thought about learning Spanish myself because I want to know what's going on.
Yes, I know. I know you. That must make you crazy when you go in like a store, people are talking, and then they look at you and they laugh. Drives me nuts.
We've got a friend at one of the Spanish TV stations.
Mm-hmm.
He was a holdover from when it was English speaking.
Okay.
Didn't tell anybody he was learning Spanish just so he could see what everybody was up to. And I still don't think they know that he speaks Spanish.
I don't think so either.
It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing when Europeans come over here. They all speak English. They speak French. They speak German.
We still don't like them. Who cares if it's embarrassing?
It's the great American thing. We go everywhere we expect. I've seen Americans down in Mexico get pissed off because the locals are speaking Spanish. I saw a guy at a hotel bar in Cancun. The lady brought back his change in pesos. And he goes, "What is this crap? Dude, you're the guest." I almost went off on him. You're the guest in their country. Shut up and take the money.
Well, they also thrive on tourism, and if they want me to come back, you're going to have to cater to me in my a-hole way.
But it's still cash.
I wouldn't give her grief because you can still go back and convert it.
Right.
But again, they're there. In that instance, when they're catering to tourists, you got to kiss their ass because you want them to come back.
And she did. She was very sweet to him. And I pulled her aside later and talked to her. I went, "Are all Americans like this?" She goes, "No, just about half of them." She was really nice.
I want to take any of those, Alfie. Line 3. Yeah, yes, Caesar.
Hey, how you doing, Ross? Listen, I'm from Mexico City, and I think I'm against of what Obama wants to. Because we're coming here to your country, so we're supposed to be learning your language, not our language. So I think you're right. If we're in your country, we're supposed to be learning your language, not ours.
And if
I learn it, I've been here for 12 years, and that was one of the things I have to learn the language because I'm not from here,
And had the groups that were trying to push the amnesty for illegal aliens, had they taken the angle that you just don't hang up on me when I'm being kind?
That's so rare.
Had they taken that angle, you'd have had more Americans embrace that. Where we're coming to your country, we want to learn the language. We want to
embrace American versus the Mexican flags that they waved.
Right, the entitlement angle that they took was what turned most Americans off. I'm coming to your country. I want to learn the language. I want to be a part of this. You're going to get a lot more allies with that than the entitlement. We've got rights. We deserve to be here. We've been here. We're not going anywhere. There's not going to be any type of friendship that's going to cause.
And they immediately switched over to waving American flags in their very next protests. You got to respect that. Again, you're welcome, but you're not entitled.
Let me see. Which one of those, Alfie? 2? Yes, Rusty.
Yeah, hey, Russ.
my take on that is I have a 7-year-old daughter, and I think she should learn Spanish since we live in Texas because that's what we border. We border Mexico. If we lived up north where we bordered Canada, then she should learn French because that would be more prevalent.
Oh, God.
That's my take.
Education in this country sucks.
What is it? Don't they speak French in Canada?
They do in like one province.
Quebec. Well, she didn't say which part of the border.
She just lumped them all together.
Unfortunately, I was with her. What's the matter with that? Why are you guys laughing?
A vast majority of Canadians speak English. They just can't say the letter O.
She was trying to make sense, and actually I was buying it.
Us too.
But again, Obama's angle isn't really from the educational aspect. He's trying to appeal to the Hispanic voters and hang on to the U.S. voters as well. That's where he's going with that. It's not, let's make these kids learn different things because overall it's going to benefit them as far as the educational process goes. That ain't where he's going with that. No. He's trying to kiss as many asses, as many different colored asses as he can before November.
Go ahead.
That's politics.
I don't like that.
I mean, he's courting what is the fastest growing.
I don't like it. Stick with something. I don't like it. I don't like any part of it.
But what he's saying politically and educationally makes sense.
That ain't where he's coming from.
Well,
and I know it's also a political ruse to go running around pimping Hillary just so you can get her support. I don't like that either. Well, couldn't stand her politics, the way she wanted to run the country, up until he got the Democratic nomination and decided he wanted her support. And the only way to do that is to help her raise money to pay off her debts. I don't like that.
I understand, but that's politics. I mean,
then I don't like politics. Well, I don't even think I care to be here.
And you can say it's a very flawed process. You look at other countries. You look at Britain, where they have a short election. They do one
I don't know
debate.
anything about our electoral process. Why am I going to look at Britain?
Our electoral process has now lasted 2 years, spent hundreds of millions of dollars. Half the people don't know where the people stand on the issue.
All right, so you don't like this process. What do you want to do? Have some kind of bingo game? Maybe a scratch-off.
Shorten it?
You want to do the Doors thing? Whoever makes it to the door gets the country.
You don't want that.
I do.
I don't want to do that ever again.
Does he say anything else here I want to hear?
He tries to bring it back around and say people from Europe, their kids know 2 or 3 languages. So he kind of tries to broaden it back a little bit at the very end.
I think people in European countries, they learn English just to be a-holes.
That and the educational system is built up differently. My son had a German come over here for about 2 months, a kid, and he knew English fluently, obviously German, and 2 other languages. And the kid was just an average high school kid, not a brain, nothing.
That's because they immerse them early on in different languages.
When you've got a better chance of learning it.
Absolutely.
Embarrassing when Europeans come over here.
So you're embarrassed of our country now. It goes back to the same thing his wife said. I've never been proud of this country until now. Now he's embarrassed because our kids don't speak other languages.
Because we're not bilingual and other kids from other countries are. Supposedly less maybe developed.
Here, they all speak English, they speak French, they speak German. And then we go...
Why don't you let them learn Chinese, see how that works out.
Got to draw the line somewhere.
Over to Europe. And all we can say is, merci beaucoup.
How many languages his kids know?
Right?
I don't know. I don't know anything about his kids.
Yeah.
I'll say this. I'm actually somewhat with Trey and with Barack on that. I mean, I see your point, Russ, where you're saying he's playing both sides, but I think he's doing both. He's trying to kiss the ass of both sides, but he's also speaking to education as a whole.
I think he's using the educational
aspect of it
to bring it back in so he can say, this isn't pandering. This is something to broaden their educational process. That's what this is. Well, if that's what it was, you would have started out this way and then possibly pointed out why Spanish would make the most sense since we've got a growing culture of Hispanics in this country.
That would have been the way to do it. Not make it look like simply to make the Hispanic
It's
voters.
Pandering. I don't care how he wants to address it.
What do you care? You're not going to vote.
I'm not going to learn Spanish either.
No. Did you ever try?
I was going to get one of those discs, and I just blew it off.
I got the Rosetta Stone.
I think that's supposed to be the best. Mm-hmm. I think, doesn't the government use that?
Yes. Yeah, I saw about that one. I just started it.
How long ago?
It's pretty good. A week.
Why did you start?
Because so many people speaking. When you go into any store, you hear people speaking, you kind of like know what they're saying. It's really that.
What have you learned?
Entiendo un poco español, sí.
Okay, so that's all you got is I speak very little Spanish.
I understand a little bit of Spanish, that's it. And it starts out, the first lesson.
Well, hang on a second. Why would you even say that? Because then they're going to think you understand at least a little. They're going to say something else. Start with, I don't know anything.
I don't know that.
That would be no habla.
No habla español. But they start off with...
I'm sorry, there's a big difference between I know a little bit of Spanish versus I know how to say I know a little bit of Spanish.
I understand a little bit. I understand. Entiendo means understand. I didn't hear what he said.
You're saying you understand a little bit of Spanish.
I do understand.
Just because you understand how to say I don't understand Spanish doesn't mean you understand Spanish.
I do understand a little bit of it if you speak it.
What else do you understand?
Well, what they start off with Rosetta Stone, which I don't really like, is they start off with basics like colors and egg and things that make they don't string them together. The other program I got was Pimsleur, and they start off with sentences that you can actually use. So the Rosetta Stone thing, I'm not really that impressed with yet.
What did that cost?
$149 for the whole program, but I'm only on the first lesson, halfway through it.
Well, you pay for it as you go?
No, it's one.
You've already paid the whole $150.
$150.
How much was the other one?
The other one was $49.
Okay.
It's 6 discs.
Let me have it when you're done with it.
Okay. You want?
Let's see. What are those, Alfie, before we move on? 2? Yes, Angela.
Yeah, I was a student in Germany for a little while when I was younger, like an exchange program, and they do start them out really early. They start them out when they're like 5, but European countries are all really small and really close together, and they can go from like one to another in a day. So they actually have a reason for learning more than one language.
So what does that mean?
I think she's saying that
someone in Germany can go to France like we could go to Oklahoma.
So it's out of necessity they learn multiple languages.
Yeah, it makes more sense for them because they're actually going to use it more.
Okay. All right, thanks. Well, and not defending Obama, but it makes more sense for us to learn Spanish because the languages are similar, and that's going to be a lot easier to figure out than trying to figure out Chinese.
Chinese, yeah.
Mandarin Chinese should be the number one language people should be learning.
Why?
That's the wave of the future as far as business and international relations go. China's growing so fast.
I don't think I've ever come across anybody that spoke Chinese.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, short of the ordering the food. Well, they screwed me on the crab meat.
Oh, here we go. Let it go.
But I'm never standing in the grocery store and somebody's over here speaking tangerine Chinese next to me. I've never heard that.
It's Mandarin, but never mind.
Aren't those the same?
No.
They look the same.
I know they do. They're real similar, but they're slightly different.
What, one has seeds?
Yes.
All right. You ready to start news again, Dan?
Sure.
Okay.
Tangerine.
All right, 524. Dan O'Malley. What is it, Alfie? Did you want some? All right, 524. Dan O'Malley's here with more news.
Tests revealed cookies delivered in the North Texas Police Department may have never contained illegal ingredients. Christian Phillips was arrested after field tests suggested cookies delivered to 2 police departments contained LSD and marijuana. However, a medical examiner's test of the cookie showed no signs of drugs. Phillips was arrested Tuesday at the Lake Worth Police Department.
Well, how did this whole story start if they said at least 6 or 7 officers got sick?
No one got sick.
No one ever got sick. They field tested. They thought they smelled of marijuana. They field tested them, and they said, yep.
One of the stories I heard said a few of the officers ate these cookies and actually had a reaction to it.
Yeah, I never read that part.
All I've heard is that no one had gotten sick.
That's what I read, yeah. 2 officers were, I almost want to say, hospitalized because they got really sick.
All right, but all the testing now shows there's nothing in it.
Right, the field test came up with a presumptive positive, and then the medical examiner got a hold of it and found that there was nothing there.
So he turned the kid loose?
No, I think he's still in there, but Blue Mountain officer said they smelled marijuana in the batch of cookies delivered in the basket by Phillips, who was, of course, doing community service. Authorities said initial tests on batches came up as that presumptive positive. He remains in jail as of Wednesday night. If the new tests are negative, charges will be dropped. So I guess they're going to do another round of tests just to make sure.
Okay. I wonder if he was handling pot when he made the cookies, so there was a residual just hanging onto the bags, and that's what the dogs reacted to.
I had heard on the news this morning that he had initially told officers that when he was making the cookies, his friends were smoking the pot.
That's what I was telling him.
And some essence must have gotten into the cookies.
Essence of the pot.
Isn't he already on probation for something?
Assaulting a cop, yeah.
Okay, isn't part of that probation not hanging out with people doing drugs?
It should be.
One would think.
All right.
So he's busted his
I hate to be a stickler.
Either way.
All right, go ahead.
A special meeting about Dallas County traffic tickets turned tense and bizarre.
This was another one. I thought John Wiley Price had gotten beyond this. Is it the story you're talking about?
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
That was on Monday afternoon. County commissioners were discussing problems with the Central Collections Office that's used to process traffic ticket payments and handle other paperwork normally done by the JP courts. Commissioner Kenneth Mayfield, who is white, said it seemed that Central Collections has become, quote, a black hole because paperwork reportedly has become lost in the office. Commissioner John Wiley Price, who is black, of course, interrupted him with a loud, "Excuse me?" He then corrected his colleague, saying the office has become a white hole.
That doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't. And, well,
on two levels.
Stop it.
Go ahead.
That prompted Judge Thomas Jones, who is also black, to demand an apology from Mayfield for his racially insensitive analogy. Mayfield shot back that it was a figure of speech and a science term. A black hole, of course, according to Webster's, is the invisible remains of a collapsed star within an intense gravitational field from which neither light nor matter can escape.
Why would he apologize for that? Why don't you go take a course on quantum gravity and so you know exactly what he meant?
And not even quantum gravity, basic freaking science.
I think he's just looking for a reason to stand up and get pissed off. You can't tell me the man doesn't know what a black hole is.
You'll pull that as a clip.
Why?
Yes, sir.
Everybody knows I'm talking about a science term.
Well, go ahead and explain it.
It's just what he said, the gravitational black hole. And everybody knows what that is. You've got to tell me John Wiley Price is educated enough to know what that is. And didn't think it was a racial term. Quit looking at me like I'm going to say something. I'm shutting up now.
No.
Yes.
Explain to me the term.
Black hole?
Yes.
How do they teach science in your group?
We don't have science. It is,
no, put the paper down. Don't read me a definition. Tell me in your own words what a black hole is.
It's the remains of a gravitational... Let me out of this.
I shan't.
It's where the Starship Enterprise went one time. I don't know.
No. That's wrong.
Well, he just read the definition.
Do you have another word for it?
No, I certainly don't. None.
What does it start with?
Black hole?
The other word that you use.
I don't use another word. There's no other word.
It start with a W?
No. God, Russell.
Surely in your group, you want to put your own stamp on things, so you use different terms that everyone in your group would understand and recognize.
Science term, I don't know what group you're talking about. There's no groups anywhere. Let me move on.
Okay.
Thank you.
So you think John Wiley Price can identify a black hole?
Absolutely. He knows what, well, I'm sure he knows what that is, and why he would be offended by that term, I have no idea. Unless he was just trying to be a jerk. What?
Nothing. We can piece enough of that together. How long before we need a break?
No.
Okay. Anything else?
No, I'm done.
Okay.
For a long time.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show. We're back to the Russ Martin Show.
All right, Daniel, what you got?
All right. Traffic this time is brought to us by Don Davis Auto and Coinstar. Number of stop-and-go or slow traffic situations going on. Of course, that would include the usual suspects, such as I-30, 635, 75, 35 in Dallas and Fort Worth, Highway 121, Highway 183, and there is one accident to tell you about, actually. In Plano, 75 northbound after Spring Creek Parkway, there's an accident on the right shoulder. There's your look at traffic. I'm Dan O'Malley on the Russ Martin Show.
Dan, all right, 77.
Hold on a second. What'd I miss?
I didn't hear it. What are y'all laughing at?
I don't know. I missed it. That's why I said what I missed.
That's what I'm asking them.
That was perhaps the best traffic report I've ever heard, because he just basically said, there's problems on 75, 35, 183.
To me, it made sense.
Every thoroughfare in the Metroplex. And that's typically correct.
All right, I missed it.
Just because you rattle them all off.
Yeah. Well, I'm dealing with shop issues right now via email. Go ahead.
Let's not get in your way. 77 for the low tonight, going to be near 100, pretty much all the way through the weekend, or more than 100, actually. 97 now at Live 105.3.
It's probably going to look like the shop is closed over the next couple of weeks. Why would anybody stops by? Because the problems I've had with the sign company putting up the letters that were too small to begin with, and then lied to me the day they were sticking them up when I said, why are these smaller than the sign that was on this building before? And he lied and said something about the grandfather clause, and we weren't able to get that. So now it's gone back and forth. I went, here's what's going to make me happy. First of all, you had a sign painter come out, paint the yellow thing on the building. You get paint all over everything, including the Batmobile. You got the wrong letters, the wrong size. And now I've got to go back and deal with all this. You're going to put up the right letters, the right size, at the original price you quoted me. I don't care if you got to eat it and get this done. I get an email back from him, said he's tired of being yanked around. I'm going to pull his titties off.
Jesus. How's he being yanked around? He didn't do what you said. And you said artwork. I know you. You're an artist.
I sent the artwork. I told him, I want you drag your ass to the station, and I'll make sure things are clear to you so there's no other confusion. In the meantime, you get your freaking letters off my building.
Why would you have to close the shop? Just because
it's going to look like it's closed.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Because it's not going to have any letters on there. I'm beyond tired of dealing with all these idiots that seem to go along with any business that I want to open up. And I know the common denominator is me, but I don't care.
Can you even imagine had you did? And shop is relatively easy compared to a bar or restaurant. You just deal with all the vendors and all the different TABC rules and stuff. You'd made a very smart move opening a shop instead of a bar.
It doesn't feel like the smart move right now.
Well, you've got to come.
And then I got a sign guy that's copping an attitude when he knows from the beginning he screwed up.
That's very strange because, even I'm outside looking in. I can't see how he did anything but screw up.
Well, we even pulled up
paint all over the Batmobile and everywhere else.
And the yellow paint that goes up and down the side of the building, different shades of yellow.
Well, we ran out of paint.
That's exactly what happened. Daryl pointed out this area right here is a little thin. The guy gets another shade of yellow and paints over it. Daryl told him that's the wrong color. The guy goes, okay, got in his car and left, and that was 3 weeks ago.
What is it, tactic?
So one night, we pulled up City of Plano's sign restrictions, everything, and it's pretty clear.
It shows that the sign I've got on there is about half of what I can have.
Exactly.
So the guy ordered the wrong size letters and just wants you to eat it?
I don't know really what was going on in his head, but the day they start putting the letters on the building, I get the artwork that I sent him, and I used the template from the old sign that was up there, so I knew exactly
what you could do.
That's what Plano would approve. I go out there, and it's about half the size. I went, why is this different? Then that's when he threw out the grandfather clause, and you couldn't get one as big. And it says on the permit that actually I could go up to 100 square feet, and I got about 44 right now. So I just sent an email back and went, you either come up here and I'll explain it to you so everything's crystal clear, or you get your crap off my building, because I'm tired of dicking around with him.
Yeah. Well, I can't believe he said I'm not going to fix it.
No, he said I'm tired of getting yanked around.
Well, maybe do the job correctly and no one will yank.
Were we doing something else?
We were talking about John Wiley Price.
Oh, yeah. What was the link you just sent me down?
It's just the front page of Channel 4, My Fox DFW. From the morning show this morning, they had talked to John Wiley Price about the black hole situation.
Oh, all right.
And it also has some of the audio from the meeting. Got it.
Gets turned into a tense debate over race.
Fox 4's Saul Garza live with a story that is getting national attention.
It sure is. And here's the deal. Dallas County commissioners were discussing problems with the central collection.
Had this been back in the 70s, 80s, I would have expected this from John Wiley, because he was going after everybody.
Too.
Even when we had him on the show. I said, people are just afraid of you because you were just an angry black guy, and that scares white people. And he admitted to it. He admitted to it. He said, I've grown out of that.
Calmed and mellowed with age.
So how do you turn, they're trying to figure out why these tickets are being lost. How do you turn that into some racial issue?
This one I don't get at all. I really don't.
Office, the way that tickets were being handled. Commissioner Kenneth Mayfield, who is white, said that it was like a black hole. These tickets were being lost. Well, Commissioner John Wiley Price, who is black, took offense to that, as did Judge Thomas Jones, who is also black. I spoke with Commissioner Price just a little while ago, and he says, all too often the term black is used in a negative way.
It sounds like Central Collections become a black hole. Become a what? Excuse me? Become a what? Excuse me? A white hole. A pink hole. Anyway.
Now, is everybody that works in Central Collections, are they all black? That was the only way that John Wiley or anybody else could have turned this into a racial issue. If it's only black people dealing with this, and then
it could be a slam, I guess.
Whoever the white guy was, it says it's turned into a black hole. Just meaning they're vanishing. Things are being sucked in, and you never see them again.
Yeah, exactly. Who knows? Even if they are.
I'm talking about science. Could I get an apology from the commissioner? In this day and time, you don't sit around a table where you have diversity and refer to a black hole. Well, sure I do.
You're out of your freaking head. In this day and time, how dare you use some type of scientific term about some type of gravitational field where nothing can escape? I'll be damned.
How does the judge come off saying this?
He hopped on John Wiley's train and said, "Let's go."
An apology.
You should. But the science. Let's get back. Come on.
So they obviously got nothing accomplished here. Instead of dealing with where the tickets are going, why things are being lost, now they're going to focus on some type of scientific term.
Back to Dallas City Council, 1985.
So if it's angel food cake, it's white. If it's devil's food cake, it's black. If you're the black sheep of the family, then you got to be bad. White sheep, you're okay. So
should people be extra careful now what they say?
Well, I think people should always be careful.
Well, why don't we just take that term and take it out of the spectrum so nobody accidentally says black anymore in any type of context?
Devil's food cake? How the hell did that come into it?
Is it black?
Yes. He wants us to stop saying devil's food cake. The black cake is not devil's food anymore, and the white cake is not angel food cake anymore.
Well, what he's talking about is black is associated with negative things. The angel food cake is white. The devil's food cake is black, so we call it devil's food. I always thought it was red.
The point is that none of that matters. We didn't make that up. That's not racist.
What is it, Trey?
That goes back to before... thousands of years ago when there were, good was white, black was evil. It had no racial term. That was just, that without light is dark, evil. With light, good. That was just an expression.
Yeah, when you die, they say you go towards the light.
Exactly.
They don't say you go towards the black light. Unless the angels glow.
I understand. Angels saying, keep on trucking.
Oh, yeah. If there's a bunch of stoned again posters in heaven.
For the family, then you got to be bad. White sheep, you're okay. So
should people be extra careful now what they say?
Well, I think people should always be careful. I'm okay if I'm bordering with you, Saul. I'm okay. But if I try to Jew you down, is that racist? I thought it meant the same thing. No, maybe it doesn't.
That was a nice slip in there for the Jews.
Yeah.
Yeah. Commissioner Mayfield says that it was an innocent comment. He says he, again, was referring to the scientific term. The black hole sucks everything in and it disappears. You decide. Reporting live in downtown Dallas this morning, Saul Gasa for Good Day.
All right. There's nothing to decide. There's no racial angle to this.
Not at all. This is ridiculous.
Unless only black people were handling the tickets at Central Collection or whatever the place is called, unless that's the issue, you're still in a gray area, so there's no offense. There's still nothing to address.
Absolutely not. This is ridiculous. And it makes Dallas look like buffoons again.
Yeah.
Well, this is the commissioner's court, not the city council, right?
Yeah, but I think people just lump them together.
Well, especially if it's made national news now. Yes, Michelle.
Hi, Russ. I was just listening to you guys talk about Judge Jones, and I'm an attorney. I wish Everett was there. I'm in his court, Judge Jones' court, a couple times a week, and he's a nut. He runs his court so inefficiently. His court should be a black hole. He's just a complete nut job.
What is the case that they're discussing now? Why is it they can't keep track of these tickets?
It's awful. We will go to court. We will appear in court, and they will end up with warrants. We will get cases dismissed from Judge Jones's court, and people will get warrants on those cases. I just think it's the system. It's just the computer systems that they use. They can't look up any tickets half the time. It's just a mess.
So the description of black hole is accurate because things go in there. Nobody seems to be able to find them afterwards.
Exactly. We appear on cases. That's why I wish Everett was there. We appear on cases and we end up with warrants on cases we went to court for. It's ridiculous.
So you show up in the timely fashion that you're supposed to, and there's already a warrant for your client.
A lot of times, yeah, because they didn't get our letter of representation. They don't put it in the file. They're supposed to put the letter of rep in the file. They don't even keep accurate files. Judge Jones's court is just a mess. He's a nut.
Sounds like they got more than one black hole then. All right, thank you. Line 2. Okay. Yes, Kyle.
Yeah, I was going to tell you, I used to work at the county of Dallas, and when it was a stink about 5 or 6 years ago, Kenneth Mayfield, the white guy, and John Wiley Price had a little spat in commissioner's court, and
you got a bug zapper?
John Wiley Price called Kenneth Mayfield a redneck cracker from Cedar Hill. That was all over the news about 5 or 6 years ago. So, I mean, if anybody's slinging mud, I guess Kenneth Mayfield just got one back if it was a slur.
What kind of bug zapper is that? I got no clue what he said.
I remember that.
What?
When Mayfield and Price got into it.
So they got bad blood between them.
How were you able to focus on that?
I got past the bug zapper. I don't know.
So there's been something going on with them for a while?
Yeah.
So John Wiley can call him a redneck cracker. Mm-hmm. And he throws out a term that has nothing to do with race, and now it does.
Yeah, a scientific term, astronomy. You can look on a telescope and you can see them, and they're big black hole vacuums. They suck everything in. Nothing comes out. But evidently now...
What do they charge? Stop it. Are there some kind of pimp quasars? Dan New.
Alrighty. Yeah. Garland police say they do not plan to file charges against a 25-year-old man who fatally shot a suspected copper thief this morning. The incident happened shortly before 1:20 a.m. at Bargain Town Variety and Furniture Store off of Broadway Boulevard. The business owner's son had been guarding the roof after the store had been recently hit by copper thieves. The son said he confronted a man who had climbed onto the roof. The son fired his gun, striking the man in the torso. The man fled, climbing back down the building and collapsing on the ground. Paramedics arrived to find the man had died. Police said he had a small backpack with tools investigators believe were used to steal copper. Charges were not expected to be filed against the son, who has been cooperating with the investigation.
And this place had been hit. Did they say this was the third night in a row?
I think so. I think I'd heard that. I don't have that in this, but that does sound familiar.
They were staying up all night to watch their business. I guess you can kill somebody over. The thing is,
or you can defend your property, but especially, and again, the laws change at night in Texas. But go ahead.
I was just thinking the guy hadn't stolen anything yet, so I wonder why they didn't at least investigate this guy, because he wasn't running away with copper. He was running away with tools, but no copper.
I don't know if he had already started. I don't know what the process is. If it was me and I was actually going to pop somebody, I'd let him get the copper out, even though it's going to be a pain for me to stick it back in.
Yeah, wait until there's actual crime.
So when he goes before the grand jury, you got a better chance of getting no billed, as opposed to explaining, well, I thought he was going to do it.
Cops here aren't even going to arrest this guy, unlike the Joe... What's his name? Horn, yeah. And actually, Trey pulled another story. This is back from March of 2007, Kansas City.
Joe Horn was a guy that saw the two guys robbing his neighbor and shot him as they came across his yard.
Yes.
And he was no billed.
I still have that audio if you want to hear any of that. Cut 83 is the first 911 call where he says, I'm going to shoot him, and at the very end is the shooting. And then cut 83, then 84 is when he calls back and says, I killed him.
I don't know if I ever heard the call back.
84.
Well, let me...
911, what is your emergency?
Burglars breaking into a house next door.
What's the address there?
Let me jump to the end of this, because he pretty much says the same thing over and over again.
Don't go out the door. Mr. Horn? Mr. Horn?
Damn it, they just stole something. I'm going out the window. I'm sorry. I ain't going to let them get away with this. Stole something. They got a bag of something.
House.
I'm doing it.
Mr. Horn, do not go outside the house.
This ain't right, buddy.
You're going to get yourself shot if you go outside that house with a gun.
You want to make a
what
bet?
Do you think? Okay, stay in the house.
They're still getting away.
That's all right. Property's not worth killing someone over.
They got a bag of loot.
Had this not made the news, I wouldn't have bought this, because it sounds like a bad Cheech and Chong album.
It really does. And we were talking about that earlier. Why is it 911 calls? Actually, the guy, the Mr. Horn, sounds clearer than the 911 operator.
You're going to get yourself shot if you go outside that house with a gun.
You want to make a
what
bet?
Do you think? Okay, stay in the house.
Well, plus the dispatcher egged him on to go shoot him.
He said, don't.
No, he said, you're going to get shot if you go outside.
I'm doing it.
Mr. Horn, do not go outside the house.
This ain't right, buddy.
You're going to get yourself shot if you go outside that house with a gun.
You want to make a
what
bet?
Do you think?
See? He just prodded the guy along. It was almost a dare.
I'll show you.
Okay, stay in the house.
They're still getting away.
That's all right. Property's not worth killing someone over.
They got a bag of loot.
Okay.
That's my favorite line.
That's why I still... Again, had it not made the national news, I still wouldn't have bought this.
Out there with ambulance.
Where are they going?
I can't. I'm going outside. I'll find out.
No, I don't want you going outside, Mr. Horn.
Well, here it goes, buddy. You hear the shotgun clicking, and I'm going.
Don't go outside. I'm going to get on your radio, Jessica.
No, you're dead.
Come on.
There was just the two on this one.
I thought there were three.
Yeah.
There was originally three.
Oh, this tape ended at 2. And then 84.
I got it.
Get the law over here quick. Get one of them's in the front yard over there. He's down. The other one's run down the street.
Dropped his bag of loot.
I had no choice. They came in the front yard with me, man.
Where
I had
are
no
you?
choice. Get somebody over here quick, man.
All right, Mr. Horn, are you out there right now?
No, I am inside the house. I went back in the house, man. They come right in my yard. I didn't know what the shit they was going to do. I
Did
shot
you
them, okay?
shoot somebody, Mr. Horn?
Yes, I did. The
Where
cops
are you
here
right now?
I'm inside the house.
You're inside
Police
7418.
are out here right now.
Mr. Horn, put that gun down before you shoot an officer of mine. I've got several officers out there without uniforms.
I'm really surprised with this recording that they didn't at least get him on manslaughter. There was no reason to go outside. He wasn't really being confronted. He wasn't protecting his own property.
That's the biggest thing. We said this when they originally started. It wasn't his property. You can defend your own property, but I don't believe...
Well, if there's an agreement with you and your neighbor...
Which he admits on this tape he did not have.
Right.
In the front yard right now.
Put that gun down. There's officers out there without uniforms on. Do not shoot anybody else. Do you understand?
Like you gotta say that. I'm done. They're both laying there.
Do not shoot anybody else. Do you understand me?
I understand.
I've got police officers out there that do not
right out
have
in the front yard waving my hand right now.
You don't have a gun with you, do you?
No.
You see a uniformed officer? Okay, lay down on the ground and don't do nothing else.
And I'm really surprised he didn't get shot.
Absolutely.
Because I think at one point they tell him to get down, and I think he says no.
No.
That's the one.
Lay down on the ground, Mr. Horn. Do what the officers tell you to do right now.
No. Where's the gun? In the house. Where? In the chair.
I think that's the end of the tape.
Now, they no-billed him.
Totally no-billed him.
There was another story that came out this week or last week, almost the same scenario, and they filed charges on this guy.
This story that actually Trey found it, that I looked at the headline. It's actually from March of 2007, but it's very similar. Out of Kansas City, Missouri, a landlord has been charged in connection with a fatal shooting. Platte County prosecutors charged Weber Douglas Gilmore, who's 54, with first-degree murder and the death of Brian Harrell. Now, I also have that 911 tape if you want to hear it. That's 85.
You get to hear him shoot him?
No.
Well, I don't want to hear it.
Okay. He's talking to the 911 operator, and it's very similar, except he goes outside to kill the guy.
Well, that's the same thing as Mr. Horn.
But he hangs the phone up. You don't get to hear him kill him.
Oh.
No, he didn't go outside.
The guy comes in? I tell you what, let me listen to this since the two of you can't seem to sync up your stories.
City 911.
Yeah, I need the police over at 8211 Northwest Everton. I'm getting ready to kill somebody.
Well, that's fair enough.
Okay.
Northwest where?
Everton.
Everton?
Yep.
All right. And
Send the ambulance too.
why send the ambulance, sir?
I'm getting ready to kill somebody
Why
right
are
here.
you getting ready to kill
They
somebody?
kicked in my door.
Who kicked in your door?
He doesn't sound too distraught. They have a home intruder.
No, not at all. He's in control. He's got the gun. He knows what he's going to do.
Oh, so the guy's standing there as all this is going on.
That I don't know.
He's a landlord.
Okay. Why is it Trey knows about this story? You don't, and you're holding the piece of paper.
I can read the rest of it to you if you'd like.
Well, wouldn't that educate you as far as this goes?
I just didn't know where the apartment was. This guy's a landlord. They broke into his apartment.
Well, you just said you didn't know anything else about it.
I didn't know if the apartment was separate from where this man was.
Read the story.
It doesn't say that. Harold was shot several times during the dispute. Police said a man believed to be Gilmer called 911 and told the dispatcher what you just heard. Harold and two other people were moving items out of the apartment where Gilmer was the landlord. Gilmer confronted them, refused to let them into the apartment until the rent was paid. Harold said two other people returned to the apartment later in the afternoon, broke into the unit because the lock had been changed. Investigators said Gilmer...
All right, well, I'll tell you what. I don't have to hear the whole story. The difference between this and Mr. Horn is this was a civil matter, and there was no reason to shoot these guys.
Yeah, they were getting their own stuff out.
The Mr. Horn thing was a robbery in progress. That's why this guy was actually, they had charges filed against him. But you don't get to hear him shoot him?
No, sorry.
Damn.
I don't have time to talk about it. Send the ambulance.
Sir, I have to know what's going on before I send my
I'm
officer
telling you,
over there.
but don't send them because you...
This is just a courtesy call.
Do yourself a favor. I'm giving you a heads up, lady.
They're going to have to come sooner or later. You might as well just go ahead and roll in the same car. Save you gas money, just send them on.
Anyway, because I'm getting ready to do this.
Who are you?
This is done. I'm the property owner.
I thought his name was Weber.
He'll tell you what he means by done in a moment.
Oh.
You're the property owner.
Yeah, this is a done deal.
So he has time for his stand-up.
Yeah, I'm on tour.
What's your name?
My name is Doug Gilmer.
Doug Gilmer.
Yeah, this is over. You better send them out here now because somebody's going to die. And you got to...
Now, did he actually kill him?
Yes.
Promise.
I'm sorry, sir?
Yeah, I'm promising you this.
Promising me what, sir?
Somebody's going to get killed right now.
Why is that, sir?
I just told you they kicked my door in.
Who kicked your door in?
Brian Harrell.
A dead man.
Dead man walking in my apartment.
Okay, and why did Brian do that?
Because he's a fool.
Oh, you're stopping there. All right, we'll be back.
Call an ambulance, please. Call an ambulance, please. Call an ambulance, please. Call an ambulance, please. We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show. Call an ambulance, please. Call an ambulance, please. We're back to the Russ Martin Show.
When the pimp's in the crib, ma, drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. When the pigs try to get at you, park it like it's hot. Park it like it's hot. Park it like it's hot. And if you get enough, get an attitude, pop it like it's hot. Pop it like it's hot. Pop it like it's hot. I got the rollie on my arm and I'm pouring Sean down and I pull up that sweet cause I got it going on.
All right, what is this song?
That's Snoop Dogg. Drop it like it's hot.
I ain't vibing on this bumper.
Oh, come on.
You know it's your favorite song.
Bitches get down to this.
I don't know what it is. Do you want club?
Oh, bitches get down to this song. Oh, my God. Because what it is, they just drop all the way down.
Reloaded. I thought it was George of the Jungle. Plus, you got somebody in the back just going...
That's Pharrell. Doing tongue.
Who's Pharrell?
He's a producer. He does the tongue click.
Mm-hmm. He gets paid a lot for that tongue click.
We're back
Show.
Bobbing their heads. People in their car right now, I guarantee they're dropping it.
The pimps in the crib, ma. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. When the pigs try to get at you, park it like it's hot. Park it like it's hot. Park it like it's hot. And if you get enough, get an attitude. Pop it like it's hot. Pop it like it's hot. Pop it like it's hot. I got the rollie on my arm and I'm pouring Sean down and I'm over best weed cause I got it going on.
I got a better shot at understanding Jesse Jackson. Take that one out.
Oh, come on.
I don't like it.
Oh.
I don't think Russ has ever dropped it like it's hot.
Take that one out. Damn. Like it's hot. I think you're right about Jesse Jackson. It really I went back and listened to his apology for the Obama comment. I think you're right, Trey. It sounds like he's had a stroke.
It's a stroke or Bell's palsy. It's that same.
Just affects the one side of your face?
Yeah.
Because he drops one side of his face that he used not to do that.
If anything I've said in a hot mic statement.
If any stink I've said with a hot pocket has been interpreted as anything else.
Yeah.
And,
well,
I just apologize to any of the harm that I've done to any of the Peter pocket people.
If anything I've said in a hot mic statement that's interpreted as distractions, I offer apology for that because I don't want harm or hurt to come to this campaign. It represents too much of the dreams of so many who paid such great prices, and I'm very sensitive to.
He sounds like, who was a character from the Cosby Kids?
I know what you're talking about.
Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids.
Yeah, Mushmouth.
Yeah, that's who he sounds like.
Yeah.
But I don't think Mushmouth had a stroke.
I don't believe he did. That's just how he talked. Bubba.
Say it again.
No. That's how Mushmouth talked.
JD, tell us how Mushmouth
This is a cartoon character. I can do this.
Well, then you're safe.
I am safe.
What's the apprehension?
Because you're asking me to do it, which means this is bad. And you're setting me up for something.
Not everybody saw Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids. Not everybody's familiar with Mushmouth.
I never saw it.
You never
did?
saw it? Yeah, sure.
Tell me what it's like, JD.
God. I'm sure curious.
Tell us a Mushmouth story.
Eat Bubba to talk, but like the bat. I'm not even doing a good one.
What was this link you just sent me, Dan?
Yeah, it's a little Mushmouth.
Much better idea.
Real believe it. Helping the baker and the butcher bring the boxes.
Mushmouth? Or Jesse?
I don't even think this cartoon could run today.
Why?
Well, short of the fact that it's Bill Cosby and a black guy did it.
Yeah.
I don't think it would be embraced by the black community.
I can't imagine why it would. You're upsetting that they're not saying all black people talk like this. It's just one character has a little stutter.
Tell us about him again, John.
You play the clip. He but talks like a bat. Stutter.
All right. Got more news, Dan?
I do indeed.
Okay. Did you check the wireless mic in the lobby to see if the
yes,
it'll reach out there to the floor buffer?
It will reach.
Who wants to go first? Didn't you do it last time, Trey?
Yeah.
Is that the two-way?
Yeah.
Yes, Gavin.
I said I'll go first.
No, Gavin.
I'll go first.
What?
The last time you did this, didn't he beat himself into the side of the desk out there?
Yeah. He put his shin directly into the desk.
He almost broke his leg.
Full speed.
Why would you want to do this again?
Because, man, I don't live life half speed. I got to do it. I can't fear going back on that ball.
Once you fall off.
No. Gavin, this is going to be one of the only times I'm going to keep you away from a stunt.
This doesn't make any sense.
There's no payoff in it for me. Actually, it's to my best interest to let you on the damn thing because you'll probably end up headless.
I think I should go.
No.
I want to go. Let me go. This is ridiculous.
No.
Yes.
Claude, does this one have different speeds like the other one?
That I do not know. It looks a little bit different than the one we had before.
Well, why don't you go out there and test it before somebody gets on it and ends up decapitated? They're not going to answer to that. All right, go ahead, Dan.
A Frisco bank customer who was held at gunpoint last fall after bank employees wrongly fingered him as a robbery suspect.
I don't have that 911 call, so nobody asked me for it.
Where is it?
I don't know. It was on this computer over here, and it's gone. So read the story and don't...
Oh, no. That's my favorite one of all time.
I don't have it.
Look at Trey's face.
What is it, Trey?
What? Where'd it go?
I don't know. It was on this computer, and when you started moving files and hiding things, you hit it.
No.
It was on this computer. That's where I had it edited. It was on this one right here. It's in my hand?
Uh-huh.
That one. It's not on there anymore, so somebody cleared it off. And you were the only one over here dicking around. So if anybody wants to blame anyone, it would be Trey.
Way to go, Trey.
That was you played it like a month ago.
I didn't. It's not over here. Go ahead with the story, Dan.
So anyway, he filed a lawsuit this morning in Dallas alleging racial profiling. Daryl Ewens filed the suit against Wells Fargo, joined by 3 others who were detained at the bank with him. The plaintiff's lawyer, Royce West, Democratic state senator from Dallas, said his clients went to the bank last September to close on a vehicle loan when employees called police to report suspicious behavior. West said his clients were held at gunpoint until officers determined there was no robbery attempt.
Now, the officers weren't going to be liable here because the bank called and said, we believe there's a holdup in progress. No gun, no moves untoward. There was nothing.
No mask. No moves at all. We're sitting here trying to get a car loan.
They actually had their driver's license and their IDs.
All the information. And they were talking just friend to friend.
Claudia, did you have the 911 call for this?
I do know what I just got back in here.
The Frisco bank thing.
No, all I had yours.
That's the one I'm talking about.
The Negroes.
The what? You have it or not? Does it say how much he's suing the bank for?
No, it says unspecified damages.
And the bank never came out, didn't get these guys off the concrete, didn't especially the bank manager who was meeting. What's the guy's name?
Daryl Ewens.
Who was actually meeting with Mr. Ewens.
That's the weird part is how
didn't come out and say, hey, we screwed up. These guys, there's nothing going on here.
Do we have their ID? Would you like to see it?
They let them lay on the concrete for half an hour.
Something's odd there. Why somebody from the bank didn't come out and go, well, obviously they know there's a problem. The cops have...
Or if you're afraid to step outside of the bank, then you call somebody and say, here's what was going on. I don't know how anybody interpreted it otherwise, but let the guy go so he can get his car.
You would think. And then the bank got squirrely, not wanting to release the videotapes. Well, we don't want people to see our security systems. We can see the cameras when we walk in the bank. That's a little black thing hanging down, right?
Banks release that footage all the time. And what's really going to change?
Nothing at all. They just didn't want to release it.
Go ahead, Dan.
Okay. Televangelist Kenneth Copeland is once again in the crosshairs of Congress.
Is this a Brett Shipp story?
Indeed.
All right, good.
Copeland Ministries is one of the prime targets of a U.S. Senate Finance Committee investigation. For the first time, the committee has released specific findings of possible wrongdoing. The congressional investigation into the finances of 6 prominent televangelists has primarily focused on Copeland and Creflo Dollar of Atlanta.
Get off Creflo.
Well, they're on him. Led by Senator Charles Grassley, the committee has investigated the televangelists over 8 months with little cooperation from Copeland. In a recently released memorandum, Senator Grassley singled out Copeland and criticized his release of financial records that were requested last fall.
Why do they think they can skate this just based on what they perceive as separation of church and state? I ain't got to turn over any of my records. If you're going to operate as a nonprofit organization and you're going to skirt the tax laws, you're going to turn over this information.
I thought you almost had to.
So far, I think Copeland's balked at all of it.
Well, isn't
that right?
Yeah, he's balked at saying that this is under the purview of the IRS, not of the Senate. And so that's under the pretense which he's not turning over records. The Senate can make it really ugly for him, though, and they're going to if he keeps, blocking them.
Sure. Why wouldn't they just have the IRS go after him? So at that point, he has no defense.
Oh, I'm sure they will at a certain point. I think they're trying to be nice about it and say, why don't you just let us see it now? And then,
what is it that you don't want us to eyeball? What different things are you concerned about?
Why are you so nervous? If you're not doing anything, give them to us. We're going to get them sooner or later. You want the IRS involved? That'll be fine. They are a part of the government.
And Is it Kenneth? Copeland didn't even want to meet with Brett Shipp. No. Brett had to go hunt him down someplace.
Well,
didn't answer any of the questions.
No. Why would you?
I don't have to tell you that.
Why would you want to meet with a TV guy? Really? What's positive is going to come out of that?
What do you? Again, if everything is on the up and up and you're just spreading the gospel, what do you got to worry about?
Well, because
if you can go back and explain everything you've done with the private jets and the homes that you have, what's the concern?
It'd be like if somebody approached you about your foundation with a TV camera, you'd go, first of all, I don't owe you jack. Get out of my face. You want to send somebody after me? That'll be fine. Have a subpoena.
Well, that wasn't the first time that Brett Shipp had tried to contact them. This was all based on this congressional story.
That's true. I mean, it's based on the congressional thing, but I don't have to talk to a TV crew.
The less you say, the more guilty you look.
I agree, but on that point, until I have a prepared statement and I can sit and tell you exactly word for word.
What do I got to prepare? If somebody comes up, shoves a camera in my face, and asks me about the foundation, I don't have to prepare anything.
I don't think you'd talk to him. I think you'd tell him to go to hell.
Well, I've done that.
I guess you have. There was somebody that wanted some kind of information on your foundation a year or so ago.
And the only reason I didn't crawl up her ass is I think she had lost her husband in the line of duty. She wanted to know why I wasn't covering the entire state.
Right.
First of all, I don't have to. Secondly, I don't have the cash to do it. Thirdly, blow me.
And then
because I don't have to tell you anything else.
Yeah, she wanted information on everybody you'd written checks to.
No. It's on the freaking website.
I know.
Anybody that's gotten a check from the foundation.
She didn't want to do her.
And I forget why she finally vanished. Because I don't think I ever said her name or the organization on the air.
I think some other people in law enforcement who knew her told her to back off.
Oh. Okay. What is the, how many speeds on the thing out there?
There's just one speed, and this one's a monster.
Is this one going to be dangerous?
Extremely. You didn't see me out there?
No.
Yeah.
Gavin, go first on this thing.
Oh, hang on 1 second. I'm sorry. Really? Can I?
Who are you talking to?
Oh, I was talking to the company that oversees the Palladium Ballroom.
Oh, okay. Working on Live 8?
Yes.
All right. Well, don't let me bother you.
Well, no, this is fine. I'll tell her. I'll call her back.
Gavin, I don't want you on this thing.
I will totally call her back. Let's go. I'm ready.
Is this one going to be too powerful?
I think so, honestly. I'm not trying to build it up.
Somebody, give me the headphones and the wireless mic. I'll go out there and check it on my own. Okay. Chloe, come over here and run the board.
Be careful.
I'm not getting on it.
Okay.
Is this on?
Yeah, you got it.
You're in.
All right, thanks. Trey, you want to come hold the door for me?
Sure. Be ready with it.
Dump. I got the dump.
Why?
Just in case.
Just wait till you
He
wait.
says he's not going to ride it.
All right, Trey, hold this.
What's he doing?
I'm opening the blind.
I can't see.
I got to figure out how do you drop it down? Don't kick anything yet, you dildo!
Oh, that little handle about a foot above the.
All right, I got it.
Got it, okay.
Will you lock it down like that?
Yeah.
That, in order to start it, you have to push that little lever on the very top forward with your thumb.
And then pull the handles?
Go.
Well, hang on. If I turn this on, is it going to just immediately start?
Yes.
So I ain't got to pull the handles in.
No, just flip the deal with your thumb, then pull the handles, then it will start.
All right. I ain't touching that.
Why not? You're not on it.
Big man.
What you would do, put it up on its wheels to where the spinning part is just spinning. You know what I mean? And it's not on the floor. Try that.
Hang on. Trey, I wouldn't stand right there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that turned.
It got away. See? All right?
Maybe one
He had the brush all the way up and it just touched the ground. It spun off.
Somebody go get Gavin to ride this thing. I'm not getting on that.
That thing is at least 3 or 4 times more powerful than the ones we had earlier.
And it actually looks smaller, or just a little bit smaller than the one we rode the last time.
Why would we get one that powerful?
Just what they picked up.
Well, Stacy came in for his weigh-in. Maybe we could put him on that.
I don't know that he'd fit on that.
That makes the most sense.
Yes, I agree. I'm with you.
Should we try that?
We can give it a shot.
We need a break.
He just flipped me off.
Who did?
Stacy out in the hall.
Why?
I don't know. I guess because I said put him on the floor buffer. I haven't done anything to him.
Okay.
He tried to kill me yesterday.
All right. Maybe he's not over it.
I haven't done anything to him. Why is he upset with me?
I don't know. Stacy, you want to try this? Do you? All right. Let's go test it during the break, and then just to see it'll move him. We'll be back. Don't steal this idea at one of your next rallies.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show. Hit after hit, and it doesn't even play music. The Russ Martin Show. We're back to the Russ Martin Show.
Did you guys clear the furniture out of the lobby, or at least up against the walls?
Up against the wall, yes.
Close. Oh, you give her a shot.
I don't particularly crazy about the particular buffer.
I think once you actually put your weight on it, that's going to slow it down. Because out there when we were jacking with it, we're just trying to hang on to it. And that's not really a floor that you use a buffer on, because it's textured. And it's not very slick.
I got away from you.
Yeah. Trey will go out there with you. Yeah. All you got to do is ride it for 8 seconds.
8 seconds?
That's why we call it the
rodeo.
Floor buffer rodeo.
I'll give it a shot and see if the weight makes a difference.
Okay. Well, you got control of the handles. If something happens, turn loose.
I don't think that'll be a problem.
All right, take the headphones and the wireless mic. Let me hear it.
Test.
Okay. Dan, open up both blinds so I can see out there. Hurry up. Should this have music?
Yeah, something. I don't know. The plate spinning music?
Hold on. Yeah, that's not very rodeo-ish.
No. Circus.
What about this?
Jesus. What's it called again?
I don't know, some kind of sitar music. Trey, you guys out there?
Yes. Somehow this works perfectly.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I think we're ready, Chloe. You ready to get on?
Yeah, okay.
Hang on, let me get my glasses.
Hold on, guys.
Let me know when you're ready.
Chloe, you ready?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right, here we go.
He made 8. Just that.
I couldn't see from here.
I just kept seeing his feet and his head spin back and forth by this pole. It'd be head, feet, head, feet, head, feet.
Trey, how did it go?
No, he's
He did great.
He's moved out of the side now. I can't see him.
He's dizzy. He can't walk straight. But
Who wants to go next?
I'm going.
Dan?
Yeah, I'll go.
All right, Trey Dan's going to come out.
okay.
Recue my music.
Yeah.
Hey, Trey?
Yeah.
Bring the buffer over closer to this window so I can see.
Okay.
Where the hell are we coming with this? Did we steal it? The idea?
I think there was either somebody sent us a video or somebody did it on TV.
All right, that's good. I can see it.
Okay. All right, Dan, you ready?
All set.
Where is he?
All right. And anytime.
No.
Did he make the 8?
I don't know. He hit something?
What happened, Trey?
Dan hit the wall.
Amateur.
You get your belt buckle later, Sparky.
Trey, is this something you think Gavin could actually get on?
Yeah, I think so.
Stupid buffer.
You all right? You okay?
Yeah.
Gavin.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Woo!
Cowboy up.
Do you think that thing's powerful enough to move Stacy?
I would say, yeah, but I mean, it was tossing me pretty good. But I don't obviously weigh as much as he does.
Stacy, you want to go try this before Gavin gets on it? All right, hurry up. Trey, Stacy's coming out first.
Stacy.
Bust their buffer. I don't know how he's going to sit on it.
All right, Stacy, try to center as much as possible.
I think he's all centered.
It's all centered. Oh, that just looks funny.
Oh, God. I can't even see the buffer.
It's just a handle coming up right out of the sky.
Look like King Kong on a stick pony. Are you ready, Trey?
All right, Stacy. Here we go.
Do you know how to do it? Slow it's moving.
I think he killed the buffer.
Barely even moving.
Yeah.
Did he break it?
Let me see. No, he just... It basically got stuck in the ground.
Well, it's supposed to be used with suds.
Hold on, what is it, Alfie?
Like Eddie's on 1-1.
What is it, Eddie?
Man, now how y'all gonna get that thing out of Big Stacy's ass?
I think it just came out. I don't think he's very taut.
He didn't grunt it out, did he?
I'm not getting on it. All right, is Gavin set?
Yeah, Gavin, you ready?
Yes. Yeah. I got money. Says he hurts himself.
Oh, I don't care. He asked for this one.
He did.
Yeah.
Set?
Hey, set. All right, go, Gavin.
Why did he kick him?
Who?
You kicked him?
Trey.
Kick me for?
He wasn't stopping. He was going to run into something.
I just kick you.
You just kicked him off of it?
Yeah.
What? Why didn't you just unplug it?
That wouldn't have been any fun.
I couldn't see it after Gavin went off to the left. Did he actually just kick him off of it?
Yeah, I didn't see that either. It's behind this pole. He wasn't stuck, Trey. He was riding it.
Gavin, why didn't you just turn loose of it? Gavin.
He's in his office.
Oh, hang on. There you are. Why? As soon as you turn loose of the handles, it stops going.
Man, I had a great ride going. I kept going and going. I couldn't let go.
You passed the 8 seconds. You were with the
They didn't
leader.
need to kick me, though.
Well, JD was right, and you got hurt.
Thanks. Unplug it, man.
That's us in the show. Safety first.
Yeah.
Sure you don't want to try this, John?
No, thank you very much.
Gavin went 10, 12 seconds before he got kicked. Alfie.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
Brave people.
All right. Hey, Trey?
Yes.
Alfie's coming out. How long before we need a break?
Quick break for like it's 2 minutes.
All right, load it up. God. What would occur to him just to kick him off?
Well, he ain't stopping.
Well, maybe he's having fun. Well, maybe he was going at the desk.
Oh, maybe so. It's a pretty...
Okay, mush mouth.
If in his stink. Trey, was he actually going towards something when you kicked him off?
Sure. I ain't never going to Six Flags with Trey.
It's like a kid sharing a toy with somebody. He won't get off of it.
I've had enough fun.
All right, is Alfie ready?
Yeah, he's ready.
All right, hold on. There we go.
He fell. Short-lived.
What happened to Alfie?
He hit the wall.
Did you kick him off?
Happens a lot around.
You don't seem to play well with the floor buffer.
Well, I know it's my buffer and go home.
Another break here. I don't know if I want to go try this or not.
You have to do it. Everyone's doing it.
The cool kids have. Oh, come on. Do it one time. What?
People like you more.
Alfie, did you get hurt?
That was awesome. It's a head injury. He'll realize he's in pain tomorrow.
Soft tissue.
Yeah.
I think this bit's dead.
No, you.
I'll do it during the break.
No, do it on the air. We can hear it. What fun's it on the break?
How about you and I go together?
No, that's
that's a great idea.
That's gay.
That's not gay.
It's not gay. I ain't riding on floor buffer with you. I hit the wall yesterday. The doors. Isn't that enough pain? Because I know I'll be on top and you'll throw my ass off.
Sound bites.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show.
Are we gonna do what they say can't be done? We've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch old bandit run.
This soap opera gets better and better. The Russ Martin Show. We're back to the Russ Martin Show.
Gavin, I couldn't hear you. What?
I'm ready to ride it again, bro.
You had a fit about the last go round.
Yeah, but I let go of the handle, so he doesn't have to kick me.
That still sounds funny.
Hold on. All right, take the wireless back out there. Last chance before we do this. You really want to go?
Oh, I'm in. Yeah, because, I've proven that I can ride this thing now.
All right, going back out there.
Really longer than anybody else.
Trey, you set?
Yep.
Okay. Regardless of what happens, just let him go.
Okay.
I know this sounds like a setup for some bit. Just let him go.
Okay.
Dan, take these chasers out there and ride them, throw them down.
You just couldn't let it be, could you?
Let's do this.
God.
All right, you ready, Gavin?
Let's do it.
Oh, where is he?
Oh, back over here.
Did you want the music?
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay.
All right, Gavin, go.
Yeah! Yeah!
What'd he say?
I couldn't tell.
What?
When the first one went off, he scared him so bad he just let loose and went flying off the thing.
You ready for the plugs, Dan?
Daniel.
Go on, take the air purifier out there before the fire alarm goes off.
I love fire.
Trey, you coming? Oh, I guess he is. You turned the mic off. Anything else before we go? Because I'm not getting on the damn thing.
Oh, come on, you. Do it once.
I believe that was our finisher.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything more than that, someone would have to actually die. For more information on The Russ Martin Show, including pictures, videos, floor buffer rides, and more, just go to russmartin.com. To answer any questions you may ever have about the show, go to russmartin.info. To email the show and during the show only, send that to studio@russmartin.com. Other show websites, johndavidryan.com, danomalley.com, djclo.net, TreyTrenholm.com, and for Chuck the Band Manager, chuckwheat.com.
What is it, Trey?
What do you think by now, Kevin? Would be a little better under fire? He's going. That first pop. And the thing's still going. He flew.
I'm going to keep going after he fell off of it. Just from the momentum?
Just from the momentum. It was still going and he let loose. It just tossed him.
Go ahead, Dan.
Stacy's scale, provided by aircraftcompositeinc.com.
Did you guys weigh him?
I did.
Did he lose any weight?
He did, actually. 575 down to 568.
All right. All right, no taser. Go ahead.
Good for him. All right. The official liquor store of The Russ Martin Show is Majestic Fine Wine and Spirits. Their website, majesticliquors.com. The official airline of the show is Southwest Airlines. Their website, southwest.com. And the official site for Live 105.3 is live1053.com.
All right. See you guys tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Bye.
You can now listen to The Russ Martin Show anytime you want on the web at russmartin.info.
Russ Martin Show.